side of me. We must remember that tomorrow comes after the dawn. See, you will always be in my heart with unconditional love.
All of you, no matter what I do, you give me unconditional
My
love.
homeboys don't give a fuck who I done fucked with about. They finna ride with this
Yo, people, what's going on, man? How we doing? Sorry for being late, you know what I'm saying? I'm just a L human for real, man. L human for real, man. How we doing now? I hope you guys are doing well. We're not another daily stream, man. We keeping the streak going, man. I hope you guys enjoyed your Wednesday. It's currently 11:11. Make a wish. It's 11:11. She. Hope you guys are doing well, though, fam. Big up everyone in the chat, man. I see a few people in the chat from early. I can only say I appreciate it, fam. You know what I'm saying? Big up everyone. Big up Lily White Lane, my guy. Hope you're doing well. Big up Jacob. Yeah, I am late. I apologize. And then, yes, you did have to look at the still image. But at least you're listening to the GOAT, fam. Why do I hate my supporters? My supporters hate me? Nah, I'm joking. Anyone in the stream right now, make sure... Hold on, let me... Yes, sir. Yes, sir, fam. If you're watching the stream and you haven't hit the like button, make sure you hit the like button. You know what I'm saying? In fact, you know what? Let me move my laptop this way. You know what I'm saying? And let me move this way. In fact, how can I turn this off? Let me just turn this. Let me just have this here. You know what I'm saying? Like this. You know what I'm saying? We gonna chill like this for now. And we gonna chill for a little bit just before we get into the Tottenham talk. Smash the likes on the stream, I would appreciate it. Or don't, you know what I'm saying? It's not really an obligation. I just say it to fill up time in it because that's what streamers are supposed to say in it. You know what I'm saying? Big up Daniel, my guy in the chat. Big up Quez, how you doing, broski? Big up Too Hotty Entertainment, my G. I hope you're doing well, fam. W. Nah, we L out here, man. At least we witnessed the trophy in our lifetime. Facts. Yeah, true. You spitting for real. You spitting. At least we witnessed the fucking trophy. I didn't even know if I was going to witness one. I thought I was going to completely fall out of love with Tottenham before we get a trophy. So at least we got one, fam. You know what I'm saying? Big up Ange. And big up the players, fam. Big up Henry. You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir. Come on, you Spurs. I don't really say that catchphrase much, innit? But come on, you Spurs, bruv. Can't wait for the new season? I can. I can wait. I'm going to say, I'd rather let this Europa League thing sit for as long as it can. I'd rather just be like, you know what? I'd rather as many days as possible go before another team wins the Europa League, innit? That's all I'm going to say. As long as we're the current Europa League champions, I can at least sit for a little bit because I don't know the next time we're going to win a trophy. I'll be real. I don't know. And there's been a lot, and I do mean a lot, of shit that has been talked. You know what I'm saying? Just in general. I mean, you guys see the title. Spurs fans are in shambles right now. And this ain't just YouTubers. This is Spurs fans, bro. Everyone's conflicted. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, and I do mean everybody, is conflicted. A big up Stan, fam. Give us a season off. I would take it, to be honest. I'd take it. No cap. It'd give me more time to just make normal content and just chill. I'm hoping for a minute on August 13th. Fairs. I hear it, man. We need some sort of miracle, fam. If we can somehow win the Super Cup, goddamn. Oh, Lord. But when I tell you, it's been a bunch of shit being talked, everything, man. In fact, you know what? I don't even have like a proper direction in which I want to go. The first thing I do want to say, though, is, in fact, I might even record this so I can edit it and upload it as a video. But the first thing I wanted to talk about is something I put on Twitter. And, in fact, you know what? Let me just show you guys. Let me wait for the green screen to go. Gotta wait for the green screen. Is the green screen... Alright, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. My fault, guys. Had to wait for the green screen because, you know what I'm saying, every time I try and press record, it just fucks up, innit? You know what I'm saying? And now my laptop is out here just on some dumb shit. So, who cares, innit? Who cares? It's on some dumb shit. I will just allow it, fam. You know? I'll just allow my laptop for now. Let me see. Will it even load the chat back up? I don't even think it will load the chat back up, you know? Let me see if it loads the chat back up. Okay, it's on there. Alright, I think it loaded the chat back up. Alright, that's cool. I'm cool with that. Let me see if I could actually start recording now, or if it's gonna make me fucking green screen again. No, okay, let me record. Alright, we chilling. We big chilling. Let me show you guys this real quick. Cause, yeah. Why, man, them are bike racing. Can you man hear this? Please tell me you can hear this. These men are bike racing. Like, are you being fucking for real? You man are bike racing as soon as I press record. Like, as soon as I go live, you want to start bike racing. Like, I hope your engine falls out of your motorbike, bro. Like, are these men fucking serious, bro? This is the shit that pisses me off, bro. I swear this is the shit that pisses me off. These men have been silent the whole evening. I got home from work, made some food, chilled, watched a little bit of anime. And as soon as I hit go live, that's when these men want to start fucking revving engines. Like, I swear to God, I hope you break your collarbone, fam. I hope you fall off and break a collarbone. No cap. No fucking cap. Let me show you, man, this shit. Before I fucking forget. Oh yeah, I just have to do this. I fucking forget, bro. My bad, fam. You would think I hadn't streamed in ages. It's literally been like less than 24 hours. Alright. You know what I'm saying? I can't catch a break, fam. These men are taking the piss. They're taking the piss. This is what I wanted to see, man. We're in talks with Sane, and he exactly. Man went to Galatasaray. Leroy Sane rejected us to go to Galatasaray. Like, people were saying because of his standards and shit, he wouldn't come. Like, it's only Tottenham. Blood went to Galatasaray, okay? He went to the land of the hairline rejuvenation to play his last years. Like, let's be honest, Galatasaray, he's accepted that his career's done in it. So instead of extending his career at Spurs, he decided to just, you know what I'm saying, like, play the last couple years and retire, bro. And I literally quoted and said, this is why I keep saying the Europa shouldn't have elevated how we see Spurs. We're still the same club with the same standards. This is what we are, bro. You know what I'm saying? Big up Daniel in the chat, my guy, fam. I hope you're doing well. This is... We're still the same club, innit? And I see a lot of Frank disrespect. I'm not exactly like the biggest... I'm not sold on Thomas Frank, innit? Like, I don't watch Brentford. I don't know if he's going to be the right man for the job. Part of me thinks he's going to flop, I'll be real. The only problem is that... And let me be real. I don't rate Sane, innit? I've always said that I don't fuck with Sane. I've literally gone to war in Sav's chat because I call him the Black Werner. I don't think Sane's that good, innit? But it's just a thing of... This guy chose Galatasaray over us, bruv. You know what I'm saying? And it's just a thing of... Like, Levy has just crushed the club, innit? That's the way I look at it, man. He's crushed the club because a trophy hasn't elevated us at all. You know what I'm saying? They haven't. I think Sane would have flopped, to be fair. Yeah, I don't rate him. I think he would have flopped. You know what I'm saying? Hope he ain't crying today, but doubtful. I guess we'll see how the stream goes, innit? I think missing out on Leroy Sane is a good thing. I do as well. But it's just a thing of that he rejected us to go Galatasaray. Like, if it was a choice thing and then we said, you know what, now we don't want him, no problem, innit? But he rejected Tottenham and went to Galatasaray. Like, that's a problem, in my opinion. Because we won a Europa League and we're still the same. And this is what I'm saying, like, we haven't elevated as a club at all. who's the best left wing option we can realistically buy? In my opinion, it's Grealish. In my opinion, but I'm not the biggest football guy in it. But I think Grealish is good, personally. But it's shit like this that like annoys me. We're still the exact same club. Winning the Europa League didn't do shit for us. If we're the exact same, we haven't changed. We haven't elevated. Like our standards aren't higher as a club. Like the players don't look at us like we're any better after this. Like we're the exact same. Which is why like when people say, "Oh, if we're making the Champions League, we're gonna get better players." Why do you think that? Like why? Why do you think that us getting Champions League football will mean we buy better players? We've never done that. You know what I'm saying? It's never happened. Like I understand the appeal of being in the Champions League financially, but I don't know if this whole shit has just been fucking shit. That's the only way I can say it. The whole shit has been shit. That's all I can say about it. Sane is going to Turkey instead of going to Tottenham. And it's like, bro, we can't do shit. You know what I'm saying? Who's mid-table miss out on mid-player happens all the time. But that's what I'm saying. If we're a mid-club, then I don't want to hear this we're supposed to be doing all this shit kind of thing. Like, we shouldn't be a mid-club. That's the problem, because the amount of money we generate. And that's why it's like, Levy, you're a dickhead, bro. That's the only way I look. Like, Levy, you're a dickhead. That's the only way I look at this, man. Sacking the manager definitely slowed down our transfers. I do agree with that. Everyone hit up the like button, man. I'd appreciate if you do that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why I'm, like, I keep getting sidetracked because I'm supposed to be talking about Leroy Sané to Galatasaray in it. But this whole, like, myth that, I know you've already said it, Jacob, so I'm acknowledging that you have said it already. But the whole myth of, like, us getting good players because we're in the Champions League is, I don't know where it came from, because we had years of being in the Champions League and we didn't buy great players. And the best player we bought was probably Lucas Moura, or I guess if you count Dele Alli, but, like, yeah. We haven't bought world-class players as long as I've been a fan of the club. We haven't bought a world-class player. So the whole myth of we're going to get better players because we're in the Champions League, I've never seen it in my life. Never seen it. Us winning the Europa League has not elevated the club at all, because we've got a European trophy and we're still getting rejected. We've gotten rejected by Sane to go to Galatasaray, Cardozo to Atletico, Angel Gomez to go to Marseille. You know what I'm saying? Gay rejected us in January and in the summer. Like, how many times are we going to get rejected, fam? It just happens too much. I've always maintained this position, and I'm going to get to you guys in the chat in a second, man. But I've always maintained this position that the only way Tottenham can elevate as a club is if we finish in a European spot with a trophy. Any manager who does either one or the other, that doesn't elevate Tottenham at all. Like, the standard would remain the same, because whenever we win a trophy, we do shit in the league. Like, that's just Tottenham, innit? I know we've gone so long without a trophy to where people have forgotten, but we're always shit when we win a trophy in recent history. That's just how it's always been. So the only time we can really say, okay, now we're entering a threshold where we can start elevating and start putting ourselves in that kind of sphere and category that we want to be in, is if we're in a European spot and we're winning trophies, isn't it? Because that's always the nucleus of what makes a big club a big club. They're trying to spend 70 mil on Semenyo. Yeah, insane. And stay far away from Semenyo, bro. If you're going to splash 70 mil, bro. Hell no. Hell no. We're seeing what the left back went for, what, like 40 mil? Or the centre. One of them went to Real Madrid for like 40, 45 mil. And we're spending 70 mil on Semenyo. They can keep that. Big up the Mile High Hotspur, bro. Big up Leo every time, fam. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you stay tuned for that camping stream he did with his fam, innit? Stay locked in for that. Big up J Spurs every time. Our new North London derbies against Levy, facts. If anything, the Levy out movement should still be in full effect. I'm not a fan of buying 29-year-old players who are clearly on the wrong side of their peak. Grealish is 29 as well, and 30 in September. Even turns 30 sooner than Sane, which is fair enough, innit? It's fair enough, but I don't even think Grealish is a long-term solution. I just think we need short-term solutions for the next maybe 2-3 years max, while we develop left wingers, because we have Mikey Moore. You know what I'm saying? We have Odebear. We might even have Telback. You know what I'm saying? We've got Yang. Like, we've got... surely all three of them don't flop. Like, that's what I'm saying. Surely all three of them don't flop. If Odebear flops, Tel flops, and Mikey Moore flops, and Yang flop, if they all flop here, and then I don't know what, then fold the club. And then fold the... Because I don't know what to do at that point. Like, I think Grealish will be... he can elevate us or elevate that position for another 2 to 3 years maybe, while we allow, you know what I'm saying, the Mikey Moores and the Odebears to develop and become better. And then we can see what we're saying in a couple of years. Like, do we have to sell those guys and move them on? Or do we bring in someone else in it? Like, that's the way I look at it. That's the way I look at it personally. I remember we starved the transfers and got given Mora, after like 2 years, bro. But at the end of the day, look, like, just to wrap up on Sane, innit? Because I don't want to keep talking about this guy, because he's a dickhead, innit? But the fact that he's willing to go to Galatasaray and we have all these players rejecting us, we need to be very mindful of comparing this to the manager situation, because I'll be real, like, we have the pool of a mid-table club. We do. We have a mid-table pool club, or slightly above mid-table, innit? That's our range. Because if we can win a Europa League trophy and we still can't attract semi-decent players, then we're cooked. We're absolutely cooked. Yeah, bro. Fucking long. Fucking long, innit? Thing is, Europa should have elevated the club, but with Spursy and sacking the manager while shopping for players will never work. Like buying ingredients without knowing what the dish you're making is. I'll be real though, I feel like even with Ange, we'd still struggle to sign these players. I don't even think it's a manager problem. I think it's a club problem. I think it's mentality from the board problem. I think it's those kind of things. I don't think it has anything to do with the manager at all. Because even with the manager here, it's not like we signed amazing players. And obviously, like, we had the Champions League thing. But even with the Champions League thing, like we agreed earlier, I'm sure we agree in chat, we've never signed top players in the Champions League, or like when we qualified for the Champions League, we never signed world-class players. So I don't even think that with Ange here, we would have signed top players. I think this is a board issue. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. And Levy has kept us down to the point where this Europa League wasn't even an elevate Tottenham situation. It was a save Tottenham situation. That's what it was. This Europa League has just bought us time to continue acting the way we act for a few more years. Like, that's what it's done. Because if we had reached like 20 years without a trophy, I feel like the club would have started folding, like for real folding. This Europa League has just kind of bought the man time to kind of do that type of shit. Honestly. Spurs missed out on Cherky and Reinders. Yeah, they're both at City now. Elijah, yeah, good point. Grealish could play for a few years while Mikey Moore develops, and Grealish is a perfect player for Mikey Moore to learn from, and I see similarities. Yeah, because they're not like the quickest of wingers, but they can carry the ball well. They have a good cross on them. Their passing range is not too bad either. They're sort of similar, isn't it? They're sort of similar. But I think Grealish is just a temporary, you know, it's like fixing a leak with duct tape, innit? It's like, it's good for now, for a little bit, but we're still going to have to call a plumber and fix the actual issue, innit? You know what I'm saying? That's what it is, man. Leicester won the league and lost their best player. By the way, big up Parker, by the way, innit? But Leicester won the league and lost their best players that didn't replace like for like. And you saw what happened to them. They got worse and worse and eventually got relegated. I agree it's been an issue since way back when, pretty much. Is the history of the Tottenham, yep. Levy is a waste man. He is. Levy is a fucking waste man. Spurs have never really shown real ambition in the market like a real big club. So, Sorry, I just fucked English right there. Fucking hell. Spurs have never really showed real ambition in the market like a real big club does. Even when we sold Bale, we bought quantity over quality with the cash, basically. That's why I don't think that that's why part of me was against Ange being sacked if the players said they were gonna leave. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the only reason why. Because if Romero is gonna leave because Ange is not here, if Van de Ven and Kulu and Madison and a bunch of our best players, if they were gonna leave because Ange left, usually I'd be like, alright, cool. If you want to leave, then go in it. But we have to be realistic here. Levy has never replaced a top player at the club properly. I've never seen it personally. I've never seen it. I'm a new fan, or I don't think I'm new because I've been supporting the club for almost 15 years. But compared to the old heads, I'm new. You know what I'm saying? I've never seen Levy sell one of our best players and replace him properly. So if Ange staying is going to keep Romero and Kulu and Madison and Van de Ven and Vicario and Bentancur and all these men at the club who are best players, then I would have been like, all right, cool, you keep Ange at that point, because the whole point of us winning the Europa League is to kick on and get better players so we can then start competing properly in the league. Because if we lose our best players, then even if you get Thomas Frank in, he's going to be managing a squad similar to Brentford because all of our best players will want to leave. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's a kind of, you know what I'm saying? It's a give and take situation, man. It's never that simple. Europa players don't care. They won't. They want Champions League on top four. Yeah, we finished 17th, and players look at more than one cup in 17 years. Europa saved Arsenal on business. Oh, that was Dan. Big up Dan, innit? But yeah, that's the thing though. With Champions League football, I do get it. Players want Champions League football, but Spurs getting Champions League football hasn't made us more attractive, in my opinion, and it hasn't made us, like, our standards elevate. Our standards haven't elevated, or they shouldn't have elevated, or at least the board standards haven't elevated, but we don't look more attractive. Like, everyone we've gone for has rejected us so far, apart from Matisse Tell. Right, Matisse Tell, like, flipping out, bro. As long as Levy's there, Spurs will always be a circus. I do agree with that. Just get me Eze. I hear it, man. The only problem I have with Eze is if Kulu and Madders are both playing, then that means Eze would have to play out on the wing, and it's like he's not as effective on the wing. So there's that to take into consideration as well. Players ain't pocket watching top four like that. Van de Ven and Madders, etc. I understand this. It's the financial aspect the board are looking at, innit? But the board don't actually do anything with it. So we're just like, yeah, cool, we got top four, but if we're not going to do anything with it, then we're pretty much just getting top four for no reason. Like, we're supposed to kick on. We're supposed to kick on now that we have Champions League football, and we're just not doing that. If anything, we're giving ourselves reasons to not kick on, essentially. We're in a much bigger state, though, when Van de Ven and Madders join. I do agree with that. It's that 17th staying. It is that 17th staying, to be fair. Us finishing 17th is just like, it's just too much of a thing to get over, innit? Like, for us fans, for the Spurs fans, it's not that big of a deal. For everybody else, though, it's a big deal, innit? In terms of everyone else, is in like the players that we're going in for. To them, it's an issue. But for us, it's not an issue, innit? Because we understand the context. But the players that we're going in for are not Tottenham fans. So they're not going to look at it as the way we look at it. They're going to look at it as they're in the Champions League, but they finished 17th. So they're not really going to be in the Champions League that long. They'll probably lose all their games. They get knocked out early. So I might as well either hold out for another team, or if another team don't want me, go get a payday. That's probably how they're looking at it, and I wouldn't be surprised. Tottenham ain't getting Yeah, we are, AJ. We are, man. It's tough. It's tough, man. I would expect the players to react like that about Ange. She's helped a lot of players in that squad win their first trophy in their career. I can understand that. Which, again, I understand that, innit? And you're not even wrong, Daniel. You're not even wrong, bro. It's just the thing of the players in the locker room and the fans that support the players in the locker room, they'll be like, yeah, we get it. On the outside, though, they're going to be looking at this like, what the fuck is this, bro? You know what I'm saying? That's how they're going to look at it. They're going to look at it like, yo, these men are some dickheads, bro, for real. Like, that's how they're looking at it, man. And I can only say that because we keep getting rejected. We've been rejected by everyone. There's not been a single player apart from Tell that's open to actually join, and Danso, I guess. But apart from players who are already at the club, we haven't been able to attract any interest in any other player. And I think that just tells, no pun intended, that just shows the level at which we're at. And it hasn't really changed. The Europa League ain't changed shit. I'm sorry. It hasn't changed shit. Big facts, we're not an attractive club for the big players. The only way they'll come is a bit of the money. And we don't pay. So what does that say right there, man? We're the first club to go backwards after winning a solid trophy. It does feel that way. I don't actually think we've gone backwards. I think we're just in the same place. To be fair, Tottenham have been in the same place since I started supporting them. And unfortunately, winning the trophy that we've been waiting for hasn't actually moved us up. We're still in the exact same place. Because whenever Tottenham do win a trophy, they're always shit. You know what I'm saying? They're always shit whenever we win a trophy. So it's like, bro, until we're good and we win a trophy, I don't see any actual progression for real. Once we're in a European spot and we win a trophy, then I'll be like, all right, cool. Now we've progressed. Now we've elevated. Let's kick on from here. But until we do that, we're always going to be mid, innit? Like, it just is what it is. Sadly true. Even Tomori as well. Bollocks players was not playing for him. They had to tell him how to win the Europa. How did any defensive player like Ange tactic suicide? No, he finished 17th damage. Ange made us was 17th. I don't disagree, but I'm just talking about in terms of how the players themselves rate him in it. Like, if the players end up wanting to leave, because remember, Romero bashed the ownership. He bashed Levy and praised Ange. Kulusevski did the same thing. Son did the same thing. And I'm pretty sure Maddison did the same thing. And we all know what happens when you bash Levy publicly. We saw it with Conte and we saw it with Marino. Your ass is grass, man. Your ass is grass. You're gone. That's how it usually works, innit? So I wouldn't be surprised. I'm just saying, I wouldn't be surprised if now that Ange is gone, they might hand in a transfer request. I'm just saying, I wouldn't be surprised. Romero's gone anyway, so I understand now. We have Danso. But I wouldn't be surprised if players are now unhappy and they play like they're unhappy, innit? That's the only thing I'm going to say. I wouldn't be surprised. Even if they were like, you know what, Ange ain't the guy, or they don't rate him like that. Even if that's true, innit? I'm just saying I wouldn't be surprised if they hand in a transfer request. That's all I say. That's all I say. Big up Ronaldo, fam. My guy, bro. The players aren't just rejecting us. It's the fact that we also didn't have a manager when we supposedly were interested in these players. I just feel like it's smoke about most of the players interested. I wouldn't even be surprised if it was. Because, yeah, honestly, it doesn't... We don't have a direction. Like, now we're getting Thomas Frank, so there is a direction. But at the time when we're interested with people, we're literally inquiring about players when the future of Ange was uncertain. Then we sacked him, and then we're still trying to go in for players. It's like players who want to win and progress are going to be looking at Spurs like, yo, they don't even know what's going on with their own club. So how the fuck are we supposed to know what's going on with that club if they don't know what's going on about the club? Like, their manager, future's in jeopardy. Oh, no, never mind. They sacked their manager. So they don't even know what's going on with their own club. Why would we come to the club? Like, it doesn't look like there's any direction from people who want to join the club. So I understand why they reject. It's just the fact that these players are just... Everyone's rejecting us to go somewhere else, man. It's like it's peak. We're losing all the battles, man. Players are looking for a move. Don't need to be Tottenham fans to know we're a joke regarding trophies. Just look online and hear fans around the grounds and players came in like Van der Ven, etc. to prove that wrong. Yes, I hear that, but Van der Ven wasn't Champions League level when we signed him. Like, that's the difference, isn't it? Romero, I think he'd won like Defender of the Season in Serie A or something like that, but I don't think that Romero wasn't at top level when we signed him, innit? And a lot of people might argue that he's not that top level now. You know what I'm saying? Kulusevski wasn't a top level when we signed him. Neither was Bentancur, neither was Maddison. You know what I'm saying? None of the players that we have that are our best players, we signed at top level. And that's really, like, my point about it is, if they end up leaving, And even if they stay, fuck them leaving. Even if they stay, what's the guarantee that we're gonna end up getting players on that level? It's pretty much zero. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty much just zero. No matter who the manager is, no matter who's already at the club, no matter what the situation's going on, like, it doesn't help that players are looking at us like, these man don't know what's going on in it. These man are joke men. They're already looking at us like that because of, you know, so we're the most bantered club on the planet. So obviously people are going to be looking like that. And then after we win a trophy and it's supposed to save the club and we're going to kick on and we're going to do X, Y, and Z or X, Y, and Z, whatever the fuck, it just looks like we're even more divided than we were. There's even more toxicity than there was before. The fan base is completely split. The players, we don't even know what's going on with the players, whether they want to be here or not. The coaching staff's fucked off. Even Ryan Mason's fucked off now. And we've got a new manager coming in. Like, the whole club is in disarray, fam. Donna Cullen is gone. You know what I'm saying? Scott Mann got sacked too. You know what I'm saying? Ange's gone. Paratici's back. They got Vinay in now from Arsenal. Why we signed an Arsenal CEO is beyond me, but we have an Arsenal guy in here now. Who else, bruv? Apparently there's some Saudi kind of bid coming. I don't know how much that's true. I haven't even looked into it. But there's been Saudi talks and that. Like, there's just so much chaos going on at the same time that no wonder it's going to put people off, innit? No wonder. Even though we're in the Champions League. Like, Champions League football doesn't solve everything, especially when you look like a team that doesn't deserve to be in the Champions League. That's the first thing, because we finished 17th. Whether, of course, in terms of, look, we won the competition, so we deserve to be there. But I'm talking about a player's perspective who's Tottenham are interested in. Like, we finished 17th and we beat Man United and we're in the Champions League. But we're not going to go far in the Champions League, probably, most likely. You know what I'm saying? We're not going to qualify for Champions League next season unless we, the only way we can qualify for the Champions League is if we finish in top 4. So we're not going to qualify for the Champions League. We're going to get knocked out early. That we don't know what's happening with the team. At the time, we don't know what's going to happen with the manager. You know what I'm saying? So, like, it's just a bad spot to go to. Like, we're not an attractive spot to go to right now. If anything, we're going to have to wait till borderline next season in order to start actually signing players. The only thing we can do right now, which is part of the reason why I'm all right with Thomas Frank being here, is just do the best with what we have right now and just set us up for the future. That's why I think Thomas Frank is only going to be here a couple years and then he might go somewhere else. Because I think Thomas Frank is just going to be here to steady the ship and then give Spurs an identity and we can actually see where our squad is in the league, innit? And then we can just kick on from there. So I guess that's a reason why Frank is here. I can get with it. It's just like there's just a lot of shit happening at once, innit? Is Mun the guy who's still at the club? Nah. Paratici's here now. That accent, hey, leave my accent alone, man. It was half English and half American, bro. I flopped. You know what I'm saying? Thing is, no one knows. It's mostly speculation. Exactly. Which is why I'm not going to spend this crazy amount of times like crying over decisions that we don't know have been made or not, innit? Like, we don't know. That's the simple thing. We don't know what's going to happen, when it's going to happen. We're just weighing up the options, innit? We're just weighing them up. Yeah, facts. Appreciate that, Stan. The last quality player we got from a top club on a permanent deal was Van der Vaart, and that only happened because his deadline day move to Bayern fell through. Well, there you go, innit? And Van der Vaart, fam. I wasn't a Tottenham fan when Van der Vaart was at the club. I'll say it that much. You know what I'm saying? I'll say it that much. The closest player we've gotten to world class in recent history is probably Gareth Bale, and he was not world class when he came to Tottenham. He was once world class, innit? But we always sign players that are either past their prime or before they hit their prime, innit? That's what Tottenham is. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we're buying a new manager and paying for his full coaching team. Yeah, I'm happy that Thomas Frank at least is getting his own coaching staff. I'm happy about that. You know what I'm saying? Top 5 will probably get the Champions League again, I reckon. You know what? That'll make it a bit easier, but I don't even know if we'll get that. You know what I'm saying? I have no idea. Speaking of, bro, I'm going to have to change these Ange fucking emotes and shit because he's not here, fam. I keep forgetting. Big up Hyper, my guy, fam. I hope you're doing well. I'm going to have to change it to something a bit more inclusive, innit? Because, you know what I'm saying? And I know Hyper, even though he's a supporter of the channel, is my guy in it, but I don't think he wants to be rocking Tottenham shit all the time in it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to think of something that is a bit more inclusive to fans of other clubs. You know what I'm saying? But big your damn self up every time, man. Spurs will only create and have negatives. There's never a positive. You know what it is about Spurs? We have the opportunity to have positives, and then I feel like Levy just fucks it every time. It feels like no matter what we do, that's good. Levy's gonna find a way to just fuck it every time, man. And that's why this guy's a Voldemort, bro, because he has magical powers. He, like, that bald head is not there. It's there for a reason, isn't it? There's no way a billionaire has a bald head and it's not for a reason. It's because he sold his hair for the ability to cast magic spells to keep us where we are. Because this is disgraceful how we can do anything. You know what I'm saying? We can do anything. We won the fucking Europa and we're still this shit. Like, we're still this bad. I don't get it, man. We could do well. We could win the damn Champions League and we'll still be in the same situation because it is Voldemort, bro. It's tough. It's tough. The first thing Tottenham have to do is prepare for the Super Cup game. Maybe PSG will tire themselves out in the Club World Cup and put out a lesser team. It's one game, so who knows, but Spurs win. Well, one thing I will say is PSG will not put out a weaker team. They will not. PSG know what time it is. It's a trophy. Or borderline a free trophy. But as long as Tottenham turn up and they play, as long as they turn up to play, we have a 50% chance of winning. So, roll the ball out, play your strongest team, Thomas Frank, and let's see if you can perform a miracle. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to count you out. I'm not going to count the players out. You know what I'm saying? As long as we're on the pitch and we can play football, we have a chance of winning. So, I'm not going to throw us out. I'm not going to throw our chances out. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. It's like walking around with poop stuck to my shoes. I will take note, fam. You know what I'm saying? In fact, I might do it after this stream, fam. I'll just say this. No matter what Levy did, he was fucked either way. He sacked Ange, people would have called for his head. He kept Ange, people would have called for his head. And I agree, Boris. I 100,000 billion trillion % agree with you. Because Levy did it to himself. He did. He did. Because, let's be real, right? Obviously, we can do the, if we sacked Ange earlier, he wouldn't have won the Europa League. I hear it. I fully hear it. I've always maintained that we should have been favourites to win the Europa League. And anyone who would ask me, like January times or whatever, I would have said, I think Ange is capable enough to guide us to the Europa League, and I think the players are good enough. There's been multiple points in the season where the majority of the fan base was Ange out. December times, it was borderline 50-50. January times, it was slightly more Ange out towards Ange in. The fatal weekend of the Carabao Cup loss and the FA Cup loss back to back, the fan base turned on this man. For the most part, the fan base turned completely because most of the fan base didn't think he'd win Europa, and we were already 1-0 up going into the second leg of the Carabao Cup, and he lost like that. Most of the fan base was Ange out, myself included, bro. I'm not running from no smoke. I was definitely Ange out. And most of the fucking fan base was Ange out at this point. And then we were getting spliffed by Leicester and Everton as well. And at this point, everyone was like, yo, just sack this brother, innit? Levy, at that point, could have sacked Ange and he would have had no repercussions. People wouldn't have called for his head like that. Maybe a small minority, maybe invert the wing probably would have been like, you know what, let's do a Levy out movement, and then no one would have showed up in it. But apart from him, I'm pretty sure most of the fan base would be on the same page, like, yeah, this brother has to go, and they're like, look what we're doing, innit? This man waited. He stuck by Ange, was like, no, he's the guy in it. He's the second coming. This is the guy that will lead us forward. Levy then gets proven right because Ange wins something. And then after all that, you let him. This is like when the bully turns over a new leaf and then everyone starts to like him and that, you know what I'm saying? He's making it out the hood. He's doing this thing. And then as soon as he gets that job that takes him out the hood, he just gets shot and killed, fam. You man watch Boys in the Hood? You know what I'm saying? He finally making out the hood. He doing well for himself, and that's when he gets killed, bro. That's pretty much how Levy did Ange. That's pretty much how we did Ange. You know, Cap. He allowed the fan base to connect with this guy in it because he won them a trophy, or he won us a trophy, and you know the quote season 3 quote and all this, and the fan base was united for a split second. I say the fan base. A lot of the fan base basically flipped and was like, yo, this is the guy in it. This is the guy to take us forward. And then Levy just says, fuck it, you're gone, innit? Like, I can't lie. At that point, you let it go on for too long, innit? Like, he did it to himself. I'm sorry. He did it to himself. I suffered through the years, shed so many tears. Tupac, facts. We've suffered 2 years, man. Chill guy in Big 25. I'm not even using the chill guy. What do you mean? Oh, you're talking about the the membership thing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I do need to update them, no cap. In my opinion, Ange can get us relegated. He nearly did. Shit manager, had to go. But that's the thing, I hear it. I just think Levy fucked it because he should have sacked him way back when, like the start of the year. That's the way I look at it. Like, he caused his own problems. Like, he did too much. He got lost in the sauce. Because all he had to do was sack him in January, and most of the fan base would have been, alright, cool. On to the next guy, innit? He allowed Ange to have a fucking hero story, to do that I told you so shit. You know what I'm saying? And this is what he gets. This is what Levy gets, innit? That parade was lit, though. It was lit, though, 100%. If Ange gets credit for being shit and winning the cup, the Levy deserves credit for keeping Ange at the end of the season. He does, but it's... I can't lie, the cup wasn't worth it, bro. I'm sorry, the cup wasn't worth what I'm going through right now. I'll be so real, innit? The cup wasn't worth it. To me, it wasn't worth it, bro. And I'll tell you why, innit? For my sanity and just so we don't get bashed over the head with this you man don't win trophy shit, that is solved that. But in terms of all this extra shit we got to deal with now, like, this is what the Europa League was supposed to solve. Like, this is what us winning a trophy was supposed to solve. And if anything, it's gotten worse. So, in that sense, the trophy actually hasn't done that much for us. It really... The trophy didn't actually do anything for us specifically. It just shut up rival fans for a little bit. Mainly Arsenal fans. But it shut up rivals for a little bit because it's like, yeah, we just won a trophy, so you man can stop saying this shit now. But in terms of progressing us and making us, like, taking us forward, you know what I'm saying? It hasn't done any of that. So, I mean, Levy, yeah, sure, he deserves credit, I guess. But then he rescinds all the credit that he got by sacking him regardless. So, whatever credit Levy did deserve, he don't deserve shit now. That's the way I look at it, man. No fear, PSG some... Hey, Quez, I wish I had your fucking belief, bro. I fucking wish. That he does, because in a way Levy was waiting, planned out, so Levy can get credit because it was mad what he was doing, but he got away with it. I hear it, but again, like, him doing all that just to sack him, pretty much, it was like, you know what? At that point, like, he just rescinded all of the shit, innit? Because why stick with him all that time? Let us become 17th. Let him throw the league away, and then sack him afterwards. It's like, you just made yourself the villain again, man. Like, for a split second, yeah, I actually thought the Levy out movement would start to, like, fizzle. I'm being so serious when I say this. I thought the Levy out movement after the parade was going to start fizzling, because I'm like, all right, cool, look at all these fans. You know what I'm saying? They're going to eat this shit up. Levy going to be good because he seems like a fucking messiah, because he stuck with Ange when everyone wanted him gone, and he won the trophy in it. And then he decided to sack him regardless, bro. Like, all right, bro. At that point... Like, you're doing too much, bro. Like, he must be wanting... He must crave and thrive off being the villain. He has to be. 9 minutes in a shocking game doesn't fix 22 defeats. 17th is shocking. Showing how shit Ange was. Levy kept Ange to win the Europa League. He'd have sacked anyway. I hear it, man. I hear it. I just hope, yeah, that... I don't even know what I hope for. Because Thomas Frank's going to get vilified anyway. To be fair, this is something I'm probably gonna have to actually record, like, a proper video. Like, I'll get my trusty G7X back. I'll charge this bitch and record a proper video. But Yeah, Frank will be vilified anyway. The only way Thomas Frank won't get deemed a flop is if he wins either Europa, if he wins either the champs or the Prem in his first year. That's the only way people are gonna say he's not a flop. That's the only way. I'm getting weak in my old age. I'm out, but when he did his third season battle cry, I'd have been tempted to gamble to see if he can keep his word. I was on that same type of time, and I'll be real. I was like, you know what, yeah, he's proven me wrong. He's won a trophy of some significance. Let me see if he's a maniac or a genius. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. I was actually a bit intrigued, didn't it? Keep the 2-year one. Alright, I got you. It was our only Champions League chance. Andrew's shit. 17th. Andrew need to go. Finishing 17th won't attract players. That's Andrew's fault. I don't even... I'll be real, fam. The only way we would have attracted players is if we finished, like... Not even top half's not enough. Like, we needed a European spot with this competition. Then we can talk about... Then we can talk about attracting players, innit? Because if we finished 10th and won the Europa League, I still feel like we wouldn't have attracted no one. I'll be real. I think we need a European spot and a trophy. Then we can start talking about players, innit? Because the way I look at it, right, Crystal Palace, innit? They're 12th in an FA Cup. Of course, Crystal Palace and Tottenham, not the same level of club. But if they end up having a better window than us, then it's just a Tottenham thing at that point. Can't make the cat from Tom and Jerry a villain. He's just a cartoon figure like Trash Can, Trailer Park, Tom Tom. I was talking about Levy being the villain, not Ange. Even Angel Gomez rejected Spurs. And that's what I'm saying. Angel Gomez rejected us for Marseille. Johnny Cardozo, you know what I'm saying, Mr. Mafia Man himself, he rejected us for, what, Atletico? Sane has rejected us for Galatasaray. Gaze rejected us twice from what it looks like to stay in fucking Crystal Palace. You know what I'm saying? This is peak. We're getting rejected by everyone. You know, who else has rejected us? I'm trying to think about who's rejected us. I wouldn't be surprised if Mbuemo rejects us next, because he wants United. You know what I'm saying? It's peak. We're getting rejected by everybody, fam. But what about if he somehow wins the Super Cup final but finishes 7th? Do you reckon that would be classed as good with fans in the first season? Yes. If he wins the Super Cup, yes. Because the Super Cup is a bigger trophy than the Europa League. So, yeah, I would say that personally. But, yeah, so if he wins Prem's Champ or the Super Cup, I'd have to amend my statement, innit? If he wins, because I keep forgetting we're in a Super Cup. I'm not used to us winning Europa League or European competitions. So, I'm not used to the fact that we're actually in a Super Cup. So, yeah. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But if he wins the Super Cup, all the fans are on side. But if he loses it, which, let's be real, we're expecting him to lose, then if he doesn't win Prem or Champs, he's going to be deemed a flop. Is what, isn't it? But one thing I always say in it is, again, and I said this on Boardroom Talks, innit? I said this on Boardroom Talks. Hey, Jacob did not like it when I said it too, but I'm going to say it again, fam. Especially because I know he's in the chat right now. If you're in an abusive relationship and your girl decides to, out of nowhere, give you the best day of your life, is that a reason for you to stay in that relationship, bro? You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm going to say, bro. Yeah, rejected by an angel, literally. We might even be rejected by the devil at this point, fam. Big up CJ, fam. My broski, I hope you're doing well, fam. You know what I'm saying? Big up Acid Twin as well, by the way. I forgot to say what's up, fam. I've just been reading your comments and not saying what's up. That's insane, innit? Angel Gomez claimed didn't want a challenge. Sane is a coward by heading to Turkey. At that point, we can say Sane rejected Arsenal too, then, for going off by Sane rejecting us. The thing is, though, I mean, maybe he rejected Arsenal. I don't know, innit? But we actually offered him something and he rejected it. Like, it's not like we showed interest in Sane and then he just decided to go Galatasaray. Like, he actually rejected an approach from us. So I don't know if Arsenal actually approached him or not, but he rejected an approach from us, innit? It's a who want me, no? Yeah, we're literally that who want me guy, innit? That is us, who want me. No, ain't nobody want us, bro. No cap. We're literally the who want me guy, fam. Ain't nobody want us for real, bro. This is us, bro. No one wants us. Ain't nobody want us for real, bro. It's tough. No one wants us, bro. No one's, no one wants us, bro. It's fucking peak, fam. It's fucking peak. Who do you think we're gonna sign this season? I don't even fucking know, bro. At this point, I have no idea. No idea. If we sack or keep Ange to win the Europa Cup, first he was getting sacked like Ange deserved to. Frank is gonna get stick because of Ange sexuals. Can't accept Ange as a shit manager. Shit, man. I'm driving, so don't make me angry. My fault. Maybe I should take it back, fam. Europa League papered over the cracks. I do believe that to a certain extent. How do you think Thomas Frank would do at Spurs? I genuinely have no fucking idea. I genuinely don't know. I think he's a good coach. I don't know if I would have, like, obviously I don't really watch Brentford, so I don't know the ins and outs of what he does in it, but it wouldn't have been the first person I went for. I will say that in it, so is that, but generally I don't know, which is why I'm hesitant to say that we've taken a step forwards or backwards, because I need to see what he does. Like, I can't judge what type of step we've taken when he hasn't even managed a game for the club yet. Like, I need to see what we look like, innit? You know what I'm saying? Big up I in the chat. Pacers in 5. I hope to God, and I do mean hope to God, that Tyrese Halliburton ends his career with 0 rings. I hope. He could really get all fans on side in one game if he pulls off a miracle and beats PSG. Not facts. Facts. If I see if I see Levy approaching, I'm dipping. Oh my gosh, bro. Levy definitely offered Sane a packet of Walkers. Probably. I wouldn't even be real. Probably. I wouldn't like him. Yeah, you right. I said that drive slow. Imagine if Spurs were interested in Chiesa. No, keep Chiesa away from me. Please keep him away. That guy's buns. Oh my God, he's buns. When Liverpool signed him, I was like, bro, why you signing this guy, bro? He's shit, bro. I only watched him a couple times, and I was like, you know what? You know those players who are just good on FIFA, bro? They're just FIFA players. Like Musa Sissoko, FIFA player. Dembele, until this year, was a FIFA player. Chiesa is a FIFA player. Adama Traore is a FIFA player. You know what I'm saying? Rashford is a FIFA player. Like, every other year, he's a FIFA player, pretty much. Like, you know them players that they're just FIFA players, bro. Like, it doesn't matter. Every single year, at the start of the year, these men are like 82 rated, yeah, but they're just broken, bruv. Van der Ven, if you want to say he's good in real life or whatnot, he is a FIFA player, bro. An 88 pace centre back. Okay, man. I'm losing sleep over that rejected list. I just know that's us, innit? Get ready for Frank Dick riding whenever big teams beat him. Bro, he's getting dick rolled right now. He hasn't even managed a game and people are on his dick. It's crazy. I hope Mbuemo signs for you guys. I don't know why he'd go to Man United. I need him to sign for us too, so I can laugh at Touchline, bruv. And all the United fans, innit? The thing is, Touchline catches most of the smoke from me, but it's only because he's the only United fan I talk to online like that, innit? I don't really know of many other Man United fans, like, personally, so whenever Man United, like, something happens to them, Touchline's the first person I laugh at, innit? Speak. I feel bad for him, bro. But he hit 1K, innit? Congrats to Touchline for hitting 1K. That's my guy. That I'm on the highway, I'll get citation for going too slow. What did Halliburton do to you? Bro, he be talking too crazy. I can't lie. For someone who's all happy-go-lucky and his game is like... His game reminds me of, like... Of a Disney show. Like, the way he plays, in it. It's like, it's all, like... All prancy and shit and all this... Like, he has a PG game in it. And I don't even mean point guard. I mean, like, parental guidance. E for everyone type of play in it. Yeah, he tries to talk so indirect. And he tries to send for people and do the indirecting and all this shit. Bro, it's just, nah, that guy he's jarring. I can't lie. He's jarring. And it's not even an Indiana thing, innit? Because personally, I'd love to see Siakam win another ring. But it's just of like, nah. Fuck Halliburton, man. Welcome. Let me see. Spaghetti Mafia Euro 2021. Chiesa won't be forgotten. Just like James Rodriguez, bro. We are forgetting him, bro. Big up Godfrey, fam. I'm doing all right, bro. broski. I heard that Romero wanted to leave if Ange got sacked. Yeah, he does. He wants to leave. I don't know where he's going to go, though, because I don't know if Atletico are going to pay him the money. You know what I'm saying? I don't think they're gonna pay the money. I'll be real. Could Spurs, just for Spurs, you're gonna have Chiesa for 20 million, bro? That's more than what you man signed him for, like 15. Why would we pay more for Chiesa? Fuck off, bro. Fuck off, man. You still trying to sell him on a low key profit? I'm not hearing it, man. Man said Coco Melon dad settings. You know what? That's actually not too bad of a comparison. Fair, isn't it? One of my boys is a Real Madrid fan and the other's a City fan. I'm gonna be unbearable. So, hey, oh, you know what it is, bro? This is when your little brother somehow beats you in FIFA when you were actually trying, innit? Because a lot of times you'll give your little brother, like a free win so he can experience winning. If you were actually trying and your little brother beats you, it's gonna be even longer, innit? And this is what it is. Man said Tottenham, Real Madrid, and Man City. It's like you gotta talk your shit from now because you might not ever get another chance. I'll be real. This might be your only chance, so you have to make it unbearable for them. Okay, I can't lie, Quiz. If anyone wants to leave because Andrew's gone, let them. I do agree with that. That's facts. Romero is such an Atletico type player. Yep, facts. He is. Game is game. We need to get profit somehow. Hey, to be fair, you might need to raise some money, bro. You just spent 150 mil on Verts, innit? So you definitely need the money, fam. I'll be real. You could get it though. To be fair, you could actually get some more money. Depends on who you sell. It's like people can't accept that Son is done. Way too sentimental. I support Spurs, not Ange shit FC. God. Hey, Dan's on the madness tonight, bro. I can't lie, bro. Dan's on the madness, bro. I said Nunes for 60 M's. Hell no. I can't lie. There's not a single Liverpool player up front that I would take. And Salah don't count because Salah's not leaving Liverpool. Anyone that's not Salah, I'm not taking. You know, the big up Philly in the house, bro. My guy. Hope you're doing well, my broski. Hope everyone's doing well in the chat as well. Make sure you guys hitting the like and subscribe if you're new, man. Elijah, who do you think will leave in the summer for Tottenham? Well, Romero is the most obvious answer. Son should leave. I'll be very surprised if Son doesn't leave. I think that... I think Richarlison might leave. Either him or Basuma. Hopefully both, but I think Richarlison will probably leave. Who else might leave? I don't know. I think if an offer comes in for Kulusevski, he might get sold. I'll be real. True, no player's bigger than a club. If they want to leave because the man just left, then leave. Simple as. I do hear that, innit? But I do hear that. I just think if, and I do mean if the players were like, oh, if Ange leaves, I leave. You know what I'm saying? If it's all our best players are under that type of mindset, then at that point, I'd think about it, innit? Do you want Mudryk? Fuck no, baby. You can keep him. Kinski's not leaving, innit? Like, if it was up to me, yeah, but it's not. He's not leaving. Cheers. We could just hold Romero prisoner for the last 2 years of his contract. Well, then we'll be paying him and not playing him, innit? But, oh yeah, this is one thing. Thanks you, Stan, innit? Because people be pissing me off, innit? People don't realise that football is just like a job, innit? Of course there are differences, but people need to realise that football is a job to these men, innit? Like, they may love the game, innit? But just because you love the game doesn't mean it's not a job. Like, the people who stream full time, you don't think they love streaming and enjoy it? It's still a job though. Like it's actually still a job. These men here are contractually paid every week in it for as long as they're at the club. Now, if let's say they want a transfer request, right? They put in a transfer request. For example, there's been several players this applies to in it. Like, Ronaldo has done this ever since he left Real Madrid. He's been doing this shit. Maguire does this shit. Well, he did it at United. Luke Shaw did it at United. Sancho's doing it right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, it happens all the time in football where people will, like, if they want to move, they will sit their ass down only do the shit that's required for their contract and not play. Or if they have to play because it's in their contract, they'll play like shit because they want to leave. Like, it happens in every single damn sport. And it doesn't make sense to why people think it doesn't happen in football. Like, it happens in every fucking sport in the world. It happens in the NBA all the time, bro. It happens in the NFL all the time. Like, it just happens, innit? It happens. Like, if you're a good enough player and enough clubs want you, you can just sit your ass down and not play, and it will be fine. You'll get your money, and eventually the club will sell you. That's how it goes, isn't it? You could scam Atleti for Romero. Depends on how much they pay in it, because Atleti don't really make crazy money like that, so it depends. There's a difference between a job and a dream job, but why is it automatically people's dream job to play professional football if they make it? You know what I'm saying? It's not always a dream job just because you make it to the top level. Like, sometimes you may just be that good. You think Frank will fancy Kinski over Vicario? He better not. He better fucking not. If I see Kinski starting instead of Vicario, I might actually just riot my damn self. I might stop doing watch-alongs. I'll be real. Atleti better cough up 70 mil and no deal. That's the thing. Atleti were trying to offer like 40. I think it was 40, maybe max 50. They were trying to offer. Like, Atleti are not about to offer that, innit? A dream job is still a job too. It literally is still a job. But I'm saying, like, if people who make it as like top like the top 1% in it, they're not doing it. Not all of them. Like, I'd say most of them are doing it literally because they're that good at it. Like, they have some sort of physical gift in it. It's very unlikely that people. Of course, you start off loving the game, but at the end of the day, it's still a job where you still have to do priorities, and there's still going to be times where you wake up and you don't feel like playing football. You know, it's just normal, fam. It's just normal. Who do you want to see coming as your left winger? Personally, Jack Grealish for the next couple years while we develop Mikey Moore and Odebear, and then we see where we go from there, in my opinion. Winston Bogarde style, guy chilled on a 4-year contract in Chelsea and refused to leave. Literally, look at Scott Carson, bro. Like, he finally just left. You know, the Man City third choice that's been there for like how many years and picked up like 11 trophies just by, you know what I'm saying, clocking in. Bro, you think if Man City had a deal for Scott Carson to leave like 3 years ago, you think he's accepting? Hell no. He's rejecting that bitch and staying at Man City because it's just easier. For some players, it's just easier. Like, for example, if you're getting your payday, which I kind of rate at times in terms of the way we pay players. Of course, when it comes to the top players, we need to be paying them like crazy money. But where I respect Levy is that in terms of the wages, he didn't allow it to turn into a Man United thing. Like, when I mentioned Shaw and Maguire before, part of the reason why they just sat their ass down and refused to leave, especially Phil Jones as well, he's another one, is because of the amount of money they're getting paid. Like, they couldn't get paid that amount of money at any other club in the world. So it makes sense for them, once they know that they're not on that level and they can't get that money anywhere else, it makes sense for them to just sit their ass down and not play. And that's why Maguire is still getting minutes to this day, is because United just can't go and, like, they've signed centre backs and Maguire still plays. Is because he's just there. Like, he's just always there. Football's life, though. It's life because they're professional athletes, innit? So they have to dedicate their life to it. But again, that doesn't mean that they love it. I would take Kinski over Sanchez any day. Part of me actually wants to agree with that, you know. Robert Sanchez is terrible. But then again, Kinski's terrible as well. I would take a flip coin in it, but I'd probably take Kinski as well. But they're both absolute trash. Sanchez has been class the last couple of games. I hear it, but it's just not enough, innit? Would Grealish take the wage drop, though, because Levy won't be paying his current wages? That's the thing, innit? The thing is about me, right? I assumed, and this is what I was wrong, innit? I assumed that Sancho was a player that just loved playing football. So if I thought the issue for him was playing time and not being used correctly, not necessarily the money. So I assumed that Sancho would go back to United, He then be put on the transfer market. We can bid like 25, 30 mil for him, pay him like 100K a week, and he'd be all right with that, innit? Because United will just sell him. So I just figured that he would take a pay cut just so he could play football in a new system. He's guaranteed to have that starting spot, and whether it's the left or the right, he's guaranteed to start. And it's just one of the things where it's like, I figured the football was what he valued the most. Now we're finding out that he's willing to sit his ass down at Man United and earn 300K a week. So it's not about the football for him. It's just about the money. So I was wrong on that behalf. But when it comes to Jack Grealish, again, it could be a money thing for him. I'm taking the assumption that he wants to play football. He wants regular minutes. He feels like his career's deteriorating, all that kind of shit. If we're offering Jack Grealish a permanent starting spot on the left-hand side, because let's be real, if Grealish is at the club, he is the best left winger we have, if Son's not here. But even so, Grealish is better than Son right now. If Grealish comes in, he automatically gets that left wing spot. If he has to take a pay cut, I'm assuming that he'd take the pay cut. Because, in my opinion, because I don't know the man, I feel like playing football is what Grealish values the most. Now, I could be wrong. We could go in for Grealish, you know what I'm saying, offer Man City maybe like 30 to 40 mil. Let's say they accept that. We offer Grealish 100K a week, and he says, nah, I'd rather make my whatever. What's he making at Man City? What, 200K? Something like that? I'll just make my 200K at Man City. Then at that point, I'm like, all right, cool, so you're moving for the money as well. It's not about football. My fault. I thought these men were in it for the football. You know what I'm saying? They're in it for the money. Okay, cool. So I guess you man are off the list. Let's look somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? But it's... You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. All players regressed under Ange. Frank is a miles better coach and will get us better than Ange could. He'll get us better in the league. I do agree with that. It's just a thing of how far will he take us? Because taking us to... like, if he takes us, like, I'm not going to put expectations on him, or not expectations. I'm not going to throw energy on him that he's going to just finish mid-table and not get a trophy in it, because he hasn't managed the game for us, so I don't know how well he'll do. But if he does get us, like, a European spot with no trophy, I'll allow it for this year, upcoming alone. The year after that, he has to win a trophy in it. But he can't be finishing outside of Europe with no trophy. That's unacceptable, innit? Unacceptable. In my opinion, he should get sacked for that. He has to finish in a European spot, or he has to win a trophy and finish in like the top 10ish kind of spot. In my opinion, that's what I want. You know what I'm saying? That's not what the board want. That's not probably what some of you man in the chat want. But if he doesn't win a trophy, he has to finish in a European spot. There's no other way in it. You guys should get Petrovic. Chelsea don't want him. You know what? That's not even a bad shout, to be fair. That's not the worst shout I've heard. Chelsea have clowns as owners. I hear it. The Mainon deal is not paying 4 million extra for Mainon is crazy, in my opinion. I just hear you gotta hope Jack Grealish cares about his career. Literally, that's what I'm relying on right now. And Grealish has still got the hunger. I fucking hope so. The change of environment will do Grealish good, but you can't speak for him. Maybe he just wants to mash peas. That's what I'm saying, innit? Like, I'm assuming, innit? I'm just assuming that he cares more about the football. But I assume that about Sancho as well, and I was dead wrong, because he's willing to sit down at Man United and collect his money. So I'm assuming it, but I could very easily be wrong in it, and I guess we'll see. By the way, guys, if I could get 2 people in the stream right now just to like the stream, because we're on 23 likes, I just want to get to 25. I'll be a happy man at 25, and then unless we get to like 28, and then I'll ask for 30. But if I can get 2 people just to like the stream, just so we can get to 25 likes, I will be very cool with that, and I'd appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Big up to everyone in the chat, though. I appreciate everyone in the stream right now locked in with your boy, fam. Big up Henry Fong, fam. When's Frank getting announced? I don't know, man. It's the worst kept secret of all time. Like, we've been talking about what Frank's going to be doing for like 4 days now, and we still ain't got an announcement to speak. You know what I'm saying? We might have to start counting up the amount of time Sava puts Thomas Frank is he confirmed question mark in the title, because at this point it's becoming a staple. Getting Brentford in the Premier League and staying there with a 16,000 stadium, you need to be good. I'm not saying he's not good. I'm just saying that I hope he can get to the standard that we want to be at. Like, we want to be competing for the league and winning trophies. Like, can Frank do that? I don't know. If he can't do that, then I would say thank you very much, but sayonara. You know what I'm saying? But that's just me personally. That's just me personally. Most of the time, I give managers like a pass for the first season because I want to give him a little bit of time. But he has to be getting European football, or he has to win the trophy. And finish high up in the table. You can't just win the trophy and finish 17th again. We're not doing that no more. We've had that once. We've ended the trophy drought. I'm not taking 17th in the trophy no more. He has to finish at bare minimum. If he finishes below 10th, he has to get sacked regardless. But if he finishes like in a European spot, like Conference League, with a trophy, I'll be like, all right, cool. You deserve it. No cap. If you finish in a European spot, I can't lie. I'm gonna have a big fucking side eye. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't be opposed to him being sacked, but I wouldn't be opposed to him staying. But it's like, Frank, you know what I'm saying? No trophy, and we're getting Conference League football. Like Frank, hello. You know that's he's gonna get a bombastic side eye. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna get a bombastic side eye if we get Conference League and no trophy. But if we get a Europa League or Champions League spot, I will accept this season not having a trophy. But I want us to be Champions League spot with trophy. That's what Tottenham really should be, if we're being real. The amount of money we generate and the amount of endeavours Levy has helped us progress with in terms of outside football. Like, we have enough money to where we could easily be a perennial Champions League team while winning trophies. There's no reason why we can't be. Like, I'm not a Crystal Palace fan asking for that. I'm not a Brentford fan asking for that. I'm not a Fulham fan asking for that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a West Ham fan asking for that. We're Tottenham Hotspur. We generate the most money out of any club in football. Why can't we be a perennial Champions League team while winning trophies? It shouldn't be that far-fetched, at least in my opinion. But again, I'm not a fucking financial expert, so Levy's buying the whole coaching team as well as the manager. It don't take 5 minutes. We're gonna see, innit? Nice try, Cleveland Junior. You're not getting the like from me. I mean, I've already got to 20. I'm on 27 right now, so yeah, we chilling right now. We chilling. How does a Conference League sound? The thing is, it's a trophy that we can pick up. Don't get me wrong, innit? But the same thing I'd say about Maresca. If he didn't win the Conference League, he should have walked the fucking plank. We need, if Frank qualifies for the Conference League with no trophy next season, then he has to get a European spot with Conference League. He has to get fuck European spot. He has to get he has to get a Champions League spot with Conference League, because we're gonna be in the Europa League anyway, because we're gonna win Conference League. So if we win the Conference League, we're gonna be in Europa League. So it makes no sense going for a Europa League spot in the league and winning the Conference League. You'd have to get Champions League and win the Conference League, in my humble opinion. You know what I'm saying? In my humble opinion. Because let's be real, Chelsea were able to rest their players for pretty much up until like the semi-final or some shit. You know what I'm saying? And then they could play their strong team in the final. Like, Chelsea just cruised to that fucking Conference League. And there's no reason why Tottenham shouldn't cruise to the fucking Conference League as well. There's no reason why we shouldn't. So if we qualify for Conference League, the only way Frank could save his job if we don't win the Conference League is if he wins the Prem. That's the only way. And even if he wins the Premier, I'm looking at him with a side eye. Like, how the fuck you win the Prem and you can't win the Conference League? Like, what happened here? What's happened to where you can win the Prem and you can't win the Conference League? If he finishes, like, if Frank next season qualifies for Conference League, and then the season after that he finishes second and doesn't win the Conference League, he should get sacked anyway, bruv. That's a sackable offense. If you get to the Conference League, if you qualify for Conference League and you don't win it, and we're Tottenham, you deserve to walk the plank, fam. No cap. Walk the plank. That shit is disgraceful. If you see Thomas Frank talk about tactics, his tactics are really interesting, and we struggle to play against them every time Brentford play us. I mean, to be fair, we ain't lost to Brentford, innit? Under Ange, innit? We ain't lost to Brentford. To be fair, we have struggled. Don't get me wrong. That 2-0 win was a bit brazy. You know what I'm saying? It was a bit brazy. But we haven't lost. I'll give credit where credit's due. We haven't lost in it. But yeah, I haven't really seen much of Thomas Frank in it. That's why I have an open mind about it, because I haven't seen that much. Bombastic side eye, big 2025. Are we dead ass? We are very much dead ass. We are very much dead ass. Okay. I could have been varsity cheerleader, but alas, I might have missed some context there. I don't care if you're Anjin or Anjou. Went to Bilbao and tore the place down. That's what it's all about. Wore a trophy. Oh my god! You know, I would sing it, but I just don't want to, innit? And another time. So whatever turns you on, mate. Fairs. Well, Frank had a 22-23 Guna season. What was that? Which second was Arsenal? Was that? I know that was Arsenal finished second, but what one was that? What, like was that the final day one, or was that the bottle job one? Wait, this one was second. Last year was what, 23-24, which was the second final day. And then the one before that was, the bottle job league. Oh no, he deserves to walk the fucking plank. He deserves to, if he bottles an 8-point lead, he deserves to walk the plank, fam. Walk the plank. No. Walk the fucking plank. There's no way he's 8 points clear and then bottles it, fam. And he stays the manager. Are you fucking crazy? No way. No chance in hell, fam. No chance. No chance, bruv. Brentford have 21 points against the top 6 team. What did Ange get? Only City match Brentford. So what, Brentford did worse against the worst teams than against the better teams. I don't know whether to feel happy about that or feel nervous, I'll be real. Frank wasn't my first choice, but I'm definitely excited about how he can coach the players after the improvement he's made in players like Tony, Visa, Watkins, Rico Henry, and Embuemo. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, how do I say it? I mean, there's no other way I can say it. I don't know. I don't know. Yes, he's a coach, good manager. Like, it's not like I've never seen Frank. Like, it's not that. It's just I don't know to the extent in which, like, I can't look at Frank and, like, some people, right, they know Frank to the point where they can look at certain players in our team and be like, Frank will help this guy. He'll help this guy. He'll help this guy. This guy might need to go. This guy might need to go. You know, this guy might need to go out on loan. He'll help this guy. I don't know any of that. I'm sorry, I don't. I have no fucking idea who Frank can make better, who he can make worse, who needs to go because Frank's here, who might come in because Frank's here. I genuinely don't know. The only thing I can do is wait until our next game, which is the Super Cup fucking game, and then we'll see what Frank does with the players, innit? That's all I can see. That's all I can say. I gave Ange the same leniency. Had never heard of the brother, never watched the brother play, never watched him manage, didn't know he existed. All I could have done is waited and watched with my own eyes and seen what going on in it. So that's what I'm going to do. When someone asks me about what Frank will do at Spurs, I don't know. That is the answer. I don't know. Because I don't. Big up Ranger, fam. He's a good appointment. Fair enough. A cut bar Champions League doesn't get you much as a club unless you make it to the top 6. Financially wise, yeah, he's been. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter what we think about Frank. We need to look at the club and whether they're going to back him or not, because the squad's not good enough right now. Jerome, I hear it, bruv. And the problem is Levy is not going to back this guy, because Levy is a Voldemort, bruv. That is what it is. He's a fucking Voldemort. Daniel Levy is a Voldemort. That's what it comes down to, bro. No get. Elijah, this is definitely good for Archie because he's willing to spend 30 million on him for Brentford until we hijacked it. He would have had a development plan planned out for Archie at Brentford. I do agree with that because I was very, very adamant that Archie Gray he's not going to do well at Spurs, innit? I've always been adamant on that partly because like his quality is kind of lacking, but at the same time, the way Tottenham bought him and what they had planned for him, it's just not his playing style. Like, he's not a fucking right back. He's not a fucking centre back. And because, again, like when people say, Archie Gray, he's getting experience by being played, like, that's just not how experience works. Like, again, it'd be grown-ass men saying this shit as well. Like, I don't understand. Like, why grown-ass men be telling me Archie Gray playing at right back is going to give him experience at centre mid? Like, I don't understand how you rationalize that in your brain. Like, the only thing that would help Archie in that situation is getting used to the Premier League like physicality. That's it. But how is he gonna learn how to play centre mid if he's playing right back? How is he gonna learn to play centre mid if he's playing centre back? He's playing left back. Shit don't make no fucking sense. Shit don't make sense. So hopefully, as you said, Daniel, Frank wanted him anyway, or at least the club Brentford wanted him. So Frank would have had an idea on what to do with him. It'll be interesting to see where he plays him. And if Frank plays him at right back, then I can't lie, I'm giving Frank a bombastic side eye. Because I saw him at right back. Yes, different system, different managers. I still saw him get bitched by Mateus Nunes. Mateus Nunes. So, yeah. Hotspur, yeah, but Champions League money don't see my pockets. Pull is a myth. I do agree with that. The Europa League means more to me than anything I've seen in 15 years supporting. And the thing is, yeah, you're not wrong, Jacob, innit? It definitely means more, innit? It's just a thing of, like, where, and again, this is like, it depends on what we want as a club, innit? Or what we want as fans for the club. And that's why I use the word aspiration instead of standard, because what we want for the club is not a standard, it's aspiration. Like, I would hope that what everyone wants from the club is to compete for the league consistently and win cup competitions. I would hope that that's what everyone wants about for Tottenham, or at least Tottenham fans. If that's not what you want for Tottenham fans, then I don't know what the fuck you would want. But as a baseline, we should want our club to be competing for the league consistently and winning cup competitions at the same time. That's what we should want, innit? So it's just a thing of, yes, the Europa League, we can celebrate it, we could be happy with it. But in order to get to where we want to go, is this kind of stability or instability conducive of what we want to do? To me, the answer is no. So I wasn't opposed to sacking him. However, he did prove me wrong in terms of I didn't think his tactics were good enough to win. Or I didn't think... Because I believed in him to win Europa League, but I didn't think his tactics could do it. And he proved me wrong in that sense. Like, he tactically got us there. So I was willing to say, you know what? Cool. Let's see how far he can take us in it. But so it was a bit of a seesaw from me, no cap. City owns Ozempic Frank. Spurs owns City. Something's going to change. I bet City beat us next season. I mean, they beat us this season, or last season, so... you know what I'm saying? They beat us last season. They beat us the season before that. So, I mean, we lost to City regardless, so it don't really matter. I can understand it helping Archie simply regarding league's physicality and speed at this level. Nothing positionally for his DM growth. But that's what I was talking about, innit? Physicality-wise, yeah, I fully agree, innit? But it didn't actually improve his skill set as a DM in any kind of way. So, like, we saw him. Of course, yeah, it was against Liverpool and it was against, you know, these kind of teams. But he looked completely lost. Like, not in sense of he was getting bossed. In a sense of, like, he just didn't know what to do. Like, he actually looked lost. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing. Like, if you know what to do, but you're just getting outperformed, that's one thing. He just genuinely didn't look like he knew what the fuck he was doing. He was just kind of moving around. And that's what worries me. And that's what, like, this is why I'm like, yo, him playing fucking fullback and playing in defense doesn't actually help him at all. Like, it doesn't help him. The instructions and the way you have to play is just different. Big up Steven, fam. How you feel about Ange sacking? I'm just happy that whole manager saga's over, innit? Because, like, the suspense of whether he was going to stay or not was, like, killing me inside, because I'd have to go on YouTube and see about 20 different YouTube channels talking about the same shit and crying about the same shit, and it was just getting annoying. So I'm just glad that now everyone has a reason to either be happy or cry, innit? Now I'm happy people have a reason. But we need to be higher up in the table to recruit better players. When was the last time we made a quality signing after finishing in Champions League spots? I fully agree on it. I fully agree. Most of the time, I've been a fan. We've competed in the Prem, but one Jack to this season was far more special. Which I understand, innit? But I think it loses its novelty if it becomes the norm, innit? Like, obviously, the idea of winning the trophy is amazing, but if we're constantly having to go through seasons like this just to win a trophy, the novelty of the trophy wears off, especially when, like, this season, we could only win the Carabao, the FA, so it's already a lesser trophy. And then depending on where we finish, like, let's say we win the FA and we're back in the Europa League, then we can win the Europa League, then what, we'll have to win another FA Cup, then win the Europa League. And it's just like, all that time in the while, we're not finishing high up in the table, and then our players end up leaving. And we, as you can see, even with the Europa League, we can't attract top players or even mid players. We can't even attract them anyway. So it's just a constant cycle of not being able to attract players. So we're gonna have to go the youth route, which is basically and makes us another Brentford, except we win an FA Cup and Europa League. So we're basically Sevilla, and then we'll end up just keep dropping down, and it will just get worse, isn't it? Like that's the trajectory. That's the trajectory for clubs who win trophies here and there, but are just not that good. That's the trajectory. So that's all it is. Stability only comes from success. Yeah, it comes from consistently competing, fam. That's what it is, isn't it? I hear you to compete on all front, but what can you do when the squad is regressing year after year? The reason that it's regressing is because we're consistently... How do I say it? Sorry, I thought I was going to burp for a second. Fucking hell. The reason why the squad's getting worse is because we're consistently doing worse as a team. That's why, innit? Like, the scouting and recruitment is worse than it's ever been. Now we've gotten, like, decent scouting and recruitment back with Paratici and them. But it's the worst we've ever been. We've just had our worst finish that we've ever been, so the finances will end up being low, or at least lower. People will also point to the style of play, whether it's true or not, and like, the style of play definitely does have something to do with how bad we performed. And yes, we've won the Europa League, but any football player looking at Tottenham now would just be like, well, they're not going to do shit next year, so yeah, fluke trophy. So that's why, innit? That's really why. Because the squad is not bad. Like, we've got a top 8 squad in the league. Like, that's not bad. Like, that's good enough to finish in the Europa League spot. How the fuck you always give, you guys always beat City even bad condition? I don't know. It's some sort of fucking wizardry. I don't even know. I think we might just be Pep's taboo team, innit? Like, he never recovered from the Champions League quarterfinal. I'll be real, I've never seen Spurs getting bad that many times in the same season. It's just something I can never want to experience ever again. Me too, innit? Like, I can't be abused mentally the way I was abused just for that one day in which we won the Europa League. I can't do it. Can't do it at all. Lesser trophy, if they handed them motherfuckers out, I'll take them. Yeah, but not at I wouldn't take them at the expense of finishing bottom half of the table, because financially we're just gonna not be able to keep up in terms of PSR. Is it PSR? That's how you say. That's the acronym, innit? PSR. Yeah, we're just gonna end up we're gonna have to sell our best players just to carry on being over the tax apron, and then we're just gonna end up having to be a youth team pretty much. I think we only won like one home game since December. I never remember Tottenham being that bad at home. People used to know coming to Tottenham, you'd celebrate getting a point at us at times. Yeah, our home, there was a time where we went unbeaten at home in the season and shit as well. Competing on all fronts isn't success, it's relevancy. I mean, no, if you obviously competing means you'd win. Tottenham has never competed on all fronts unless Google lying to me. I mean, based on what your definition of competing is, they have, but Tottenham literally, like, that's the point, innit? Tottenham haven't won a trophy while competing for the league. Like, that's the point, which is why our standards are literally the exact same as they were before. Like, the standards of the club are the exact same. You know what I'm saying? The aspirations of the club are the exact same. This is why fans shouldn't look at the club with any sort of elevated level, because we're still the exact fucking same. We won a trophy while not competing for any other competition. That's why we shouldn't have these, oh my God, now we have to look for the serial winner, and we have to do this, and we have to do that, and kick on, and that's why we can't do that shit. That's why we can't, because we've never done it. So we have the same fucking mindset and the same border and the same standard. That's why. That's why. Competing in 2 comps, not at the same time. Not at the same time, we haven't. We've never done it at the same time. The Carabao Cup and Europa League, and then we didn't compete at the same time. We actually did. No, we didn't. We did not compete at the same. We played in the group stages against Fodder. We played against Fodder, bro. I'm not hearing this, bro. I'm not hearing this cope, bro. This whole copium. We actually played against Fodder in the group stages, and that's competing. That's competing. Scheduling means we didn't compete. No, that's exactly what it means. That's actually the definition of what it means. Because if you're competing in two different competitions at two different times, that means you're not competing for them at the same time. That's actually exactly what it means. Objectively, that's what it means. If you're competing in two different cup knockout competitions in two different times, then that means you're not competing for them at the same time. That's generally what it means. I think Spurs sent out mixed signals with them competing on all fronts message, because now fans are hoping for and expecting things that the structure will never allow us to compete on all four fronts. It doesn't even have to be on forefront. We need to be competing for the Premier League. That's what we need to be doing. We need to be competing for the Premier League plus at least one or two cup competitions. That's the nucleus of a big club, innit? That's what a nucleus of a big club is founded on. If we're talking about Man United's, Liverpool's, Chelsea's, the Madrids and Barca's, I keep hitting my mic, the Bayern Munich's, the PSG's, you know what I'm saying, the AC Milans, the Inter Milans, the Juventus. This is what the big team nucleus is founded on. It's founded on competing for the league consistently whilst also winning cup competitions. You can't just win cup competitions or compete in cup competitions and be considered a big club or considered you'll have the standards of a big club. It's never happened and it never will happen. It never will. Look at Sevilla. Sevilla are literally the Europa League king. Them man won the Europa League 3 times in a fucking row. Them man are winning cup competitions. They are shit. They are shit. Them man are fighting relegation, bruv. You can't just win cup competitions and it's GG's, bro. That's not how it works, fam. If you want to be a big club and get treated like a big club, you have to compete in the league consistently while winning trophies. You have to do both. You can't do one or the other and then act like your standards have raised because you've done one of two. You can't do that. Until you complete both objectives, you cannot move on to the next level. You cannot move on to the next stage. You can't win a cup competition and be shit in the league and then raise your standards. That's not how this works. It's never worked like that. It never will work like that. And if you think it works like that, then it's copium. That's what it is. It's copium. I'm sorry to burst your bubble. It's copium. You can't finish mid-table and win a trophy for 3 or 4 years in a row and think that your club is starting to elevate. That's not how it works. I'm sorry. It's not how it works. Exactly. It's not how it works, bruv. Frank's interviews on YouTube are impressive. Fair enough. I ain't watched his interviews, I'll be real. 90 minutes from 2 finals, but ain't competed. Nope. We ain't competed in the league and we ain't competed in the cups at the same time. We ain't competed. In 24-25, we competed in 2 comps out of 4 and 1 is something Spurs never won. Doesn't mean our standards will be elevated. So again, just pure copium. We reached the semi-final this year. And got beat by Liverpool. Okay, my fault. I misread it. They don't care about cups. I hear it. You end up watching more than 5 minutes. Fairs. It's just the Prem. I mean, if that's just the Prem standards, we're in the Prem in it. So I gotta take Prem standards. Sorry for the stutter. I'm just shit at English. To be fair, it's just pure bad faith not to compete in the league. It should be against the rules. Nah, I wouldn't say all that in it, because if you've been it to win a cup competition, then I hear it. But if you're supposed to be a big club or you have the aspirations of being a big club, then yeah, being in the league is crazy. I can't lie. Sevilla's more successful than us this century. Sure, it doesn't make them have higher standards than us. It doesn't make them a big club. Sevilla shit because of budget, just like us. There you go, innit? If we keep acting like this and we keep acting the way we act, Well, I say we, I mean Daniel Levy and the board. This is what happens, bruv. Would you be down to go on call with anyone on the stream to talk about this? I definitely would. It's just I don't stream on StreamYard. I stream on OBS. So that's why I have a Discord to where people can join the Discord, and if they want to talk about it, they can join the Discord and we can talk about it. I'm just not in the Discord right now. I'm just not on Discord, but yeah. You can't compete in a league with low wages and funds, which is why it's a Levy problem. Exactly. That's why I don't necessarily blame the managers. I blame Daniel Levy. It is impossible, man. It is. That's why I blame Levy, innit? That Voldemort, bruv. That's why I blame him. It's his fault. Trust me, you ain't burst no bubble. You busted my gut with your comedic takes. You know what? You got the whole chat laughing right now with your amazing jokes, gang. Shout out Baluma with the bassoons and that. Shout out Basuma with the balloons. If Spurs win a trophy next season, no, we don't have a deal. We don't, because Frank can actually win a trophy. Not gonna lie, I'm kind of disappointed with the sacking. Would have preferred to give him more chance, at least to see if he has progress. Yeah, I do agree with that. To be fair, like if he proved that he deserved a bit more time in it, so pin it to win it. Like, bro, I just can't ever see us getting back to level in title races under the structure. It's like Poch went against Levy by trying to win a league title without any financial backing. I know, but that's what I'm saying. It's Levy's fault. Like, this is all Levy's fault. It's literally his fault. You know what I'm saying? That's it. It's Levy's fault we're in this position in the first place, man. He literally sold us, bro. He sold the bag, fam. I tried to join the server, but I can't join it for some reason. Wait, really? Hold on. Let me click the link my damn self. Oh, it's expired. Okay, let me get the link back. Let me repost the link of the Discord. Let me repost the link. Give me 1 second, chat. My fault. How many likes are we on? We're on 28. If we can get 2 more likes, man, we can get to 30 likes. I'd appreciate that, my guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning into the stream, man. So hold on, I'm just posting the link real quick again in the Discord. Well, for the Discord. Alright. There's the updated one. Let me replace the old link with this one. Alright, so that should be updated link right there. So hopefully if I let me join my fucking thing real quick, bro. Hold on. Okay, I think I just fucked something up on Discord. Yeah, I did, fam. I changed my fucking microphone. You see, I always do this shit, man. Always do this shit. Making my fucking Alright. Let me join my chill spot. There we go. My fault, guys. Just 1 second. No, I don't want to switch my fucking thing, bro. Jesus Christ. Okay. There we go. Fucking hell. I swear Discord annoys me. Every time I open this app, it's literally just, yo, do you want to switch your audio input? Like, no, bruv. Like, goddamn. It's just so jarring, bro. Do not show. Okay, there's actually a do not show me this again. I don't know why I didn't click that. Fucking hell. Alright, let me get through a couple of these comments. My fault, guys. Wonder where Andrew will go next. I genuinely don't know. I disagree with that because when you see Man United with Amorim, you see the level of manager when it comes to adaptability. I mean, Amorim, as far as I know, just don't adapt, innit? Yeah, I'd love to go on that. I heard the Discord call. Yo, what up, man?
What's up, Elijah?
I'm chilling. How you doing, bro?
I'm doing good. Just listening onto your.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate you tuning into the stream, fam. How's your day been, bro?
Doing good. How's yours been?
Chilling. Got home from work a few hours ago, and now we're live talking about this shit, man.
I know.
You know,
I feel so bad for you, man. Like, supporting Tottenham must be the most miserable thing ever.
I'm a miserable guy, man. I'm a miserable guy, fam. Jacob will tell you I'm a miserable guy, fam. But Thing, what do you wanna talk about in particular? Is there anything in particular about this situation, or you just wanted to just talk?
Your mic went on mute.
Of course it did. Of course it did. Wait, what? Can you hear me now?
Okay. Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay. It just keeps switching my mic for some reason. It's so stupid. I hate Discord. But I was
Uh,
basically saying, I was asking if there's anything specific about the stream you want to talk about, or if it's just like you just want to chill for real.
Nah, I wanted to talk about like what your thoughts on like the future of Tottenham. Like, where do you see Tottenham being in the next couple of years? You know, like with the appointment of Thomas Frank, you know?
Yeah. Uh, where do I see Tottenham with Frank? I'll be real. I don't even think he's gonna be here for that long, just because I think he's kind of here to just steady like the league ship, because obviously like we won the cup, but
You know, it
Levy
keeps
just
like muting your mic. I don't
oh
know
this
why.
oh my god, why does it keep doing this? Okay, hold on. Let me see. Do I have like I don't even have noise suppression on. I don't know why it keeps doing this. Okay, hold on. Let me just reset my Discord real quick. I'll be right back. Okay, hold on. Let me reset my Discord and then join back and see this, because bro, this is peak. It's like saying we're not I'm gonna get to your comments real quick. Okay, hopefully it works this time, because I CBA fam.
Yeah,
Also,
I can,
you can hear
I can
me?
hear you good now.
Alright,
Yeah.
alright, let me know if it cuts out again, because yeah, this is stupid and I apologize. But I think because obviously we won the cup, but we finished 17th. So I think Levy's more looking at it like he's trying to steady the league table ship in a way. So I think he's
Mhm.
bringing in Frank just because he's more of a manager
Yeah,
that can
I
just
could hear to be honest.
yeah. That's the way I look at it,
It's,
man.
it's I, it's I could see why he sacked Ange, but like I don't know. To be honest, like what Levy's doing right now is just horrible. I don't know who appointed him as the owner. Like he should get like he should leave already because he's already taken this club to downhill.
Yeah,
But I mean, like
it's been peak.
Daniel Levy should be
specific,
knighted for services to Tottenham Hotspur.
bro.
Whatever, man, AJ. Whatever, AJ, bro. Whatever, man. Just focus on Arteta, bro.
To be honest, like I don't know what
Well,
he's doing. Like
we don't mention
specifically with.
Arteta around here, man.
My fault, cool. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead, bro.
Go on.
Yeah, good. No, just like what he's doing specifically, like for the whole club. Like what I don't get what he's doing. Like the transfers, the managers, the state of the club. You know the glory. It's just like it's going down. Like I don't know
Yeah.
what he's doing specifically. So like it's going to it's going to shit right now. So
Yeah, it's you know it is he's just been gulagging all our managers, bro. It doesn't matter what type of manager we get, whether it's a win now, whether it's a process manager, whether it's a coach, whether it's just like a man manager kind of. It doesn't matter who we get at this point. Yeah, CJ's on now, and I'll get to the rest of the comments in a second. I apologize, but I wanted to give CJ some of my time in it where we just chill, because he been chilling in the chat in it. So, but
my fault if I'm taking you. My
nah,
fault if I'm taking. All right,
ain't no fun around here, man.
you
We
sure?
chilling. Bro,
All right.
I only got 1K, bro. We only got 20 people in there. It's not like I'm big time, bro. You know what I'm saying? We chilling for real. We chilling. You know what I'm saying? But
All
yeah,
right.
it doesn't matter what type of manager we get. Levy he just be cucking all of them, bro. That's like he never gives them what they need in order to succeed. And it's like when it comes
Dude,
to Ange, just like I
I
understand
swear I feel Discord's like
it keeps doing it.
I cannot hear you again. It's always like switching your mic again.
Oh my gosh, bro. Because the stream can hear me though. That's the problem. Because the stream would have told me if my shit was bugging out. I don't know if it's because like I'm using I'm using a mic for OBS and I'm using the
Oh,
same mic
okay.
for Discord. It might be that. I don't
Okay.
know.
Oh,
Oh my goodness, bro. This is so
that's
bad.
so.
This is so bad. But this never happens though. This is why I'm so annoyed right now. I might have to use like my camera mic, so my mic might get a lot worse.
I don't know why it keeps happening. That's kind of weird.
Okay. Be prepared for how bad this mic might sound in it. Wait, hold on.
All right.
Okay, I'm using a new mic. I'm using my camera mic. How bad does it sound alright, or is it shit?
It's bad, but it's not as like it's not. It's decent, I guess. It's not
Is it good enough? Okay,
decent. I can
I'm
still hear it though.
I might have to limit my words then on Discord because I can't lie. Hearing bad mics is a pet peeve of mine, in it. So just let me know if this cuts out.
But all right. But
Um,
yeah, like I feel like any manager that goes in there, they just they seem good, but then they don't do good. Like Conte, Mourinho, Pochettino,
yeah,
they were supposed to be good managers. I don't know what happened though.
that's the thing. Levy just don't back him, and the thing is, even with Ange as well, like Levy did him dirty in some aspects. And like Ange compromised, like he compromised himself. Like he played into his own demise at times. But it's not like Levy doesn't have a hand in it as well. Like he did the same kind of shit. Where like he would just sabotage, man. Like he just sabotages managers. That's what he does. And it almost feels like when it comes to Levy that nothing makes him happy because like we've done the competing for a league and not
I
winning
mean,
a trophy and finishing
I get
second and
what you mean.
third, and it wasn't good enough. And now we've done the thing, we won a trophy, and that's still not good enough either. So at this point, I don't know what's good enough at all. Like I don't know what Levy wants because he's stuck with Ange when we were losing game
Yeah,
after game after
I
game.
get you.
Yeah, and then we won the trophy. It felt like Levy, oh my God, Levy got it right. He's the Messiah. He's the chosen one because he stuck with Ange after all this time, and it paid off just for him to sack Ange later. And now I don't know what the fuck he wants. I don't know what he's expecting no more.
It's like when Mourinho took Tottenham to the Carabao Cup final, but then he sacked them a few days before, which kind of confused me. I was like, what? Why would he sack him before? That could
Yeah,
have been the first time they could have won a trophy, but he decided to be like make the dumb decision to sack him a few days before, and that's why Tottenham didn't win the trophy. I was like,
yeah,
what is he doing?
yeah. Literally
So like,
a Mourinho versus Pep situation. That would have been the best possible thing for us.
mhm.
That type of
I would
shit.
have been a good Carabao Cup final, to be honest. That'd have been such a good final to watch.
Yeah, I would have loved it. Instead, we had Ryan Mason, bro. Again, oh my god, bro. Have you seen that Ryan Mason shit that they put up in that Carabao Cup final? Have you seen it?
I
Or
think so.
I'm gonna have
I
to I'm gonna
mean,
put it up on stream in it. So if you have my stream open, watch it. But when I
alright,
saw this, because I watched the game, when I saw this, I was like, yeah, they're violating, bro.
yeah.
Bro, in fact, let me just zoom in on it, bro. Do you see this, bro? Like CJ and chat, do you
hmm
guys see this, bro? Like, look at this shit right here. Games, including today, 694 for Pep, 2 for Mason. Wins, 517 for Pep, 1 for Mason. Major trophies, 24 for Guardiola, 0 for Mason. Like, they had the audacity to put this shit up in a Carabao Cup final. They did a manager head to head with Pep Guardiola and Ryan Mason. Like, this is the shit I be
I
talking
thought
about, man.
Mason was some like Pep Guardiola 2.0 or something like that. Cause
I,
what in the world is that?
I was saying they had the absolute
What?
cheek to do
They
this.
don't deserve that, to be honest. What was that for?
I was saying this is some bullshit, man. It's absolute bull. Like that's rubbing salt in the wound if I've ever seen it, bro. That's what this is, man. It's rubbing
That
salt in the fucking wound.
that's that's like disrespect to the next level. I don't know why they did that.
It's so
Oh
stupid,
my
bro.
god.
Oh my god. Let me get to some of these comments real quick, innit? And then we'll
All right.
carry on. Yeah, Tottenham had a relegation form. That is true. Um, yeah, I'm
Mhm.
not saying that he didn't deserve to get sacked because finishing 17th for 38 points is sackable, but at the same time, it's not like we had a bad season. We had a bad league season. You know what I'm saying? We had a bad league season. That's what it is, and it's obviously for an anomaly season, I
Mhm.
don't mind it, but it's which is why I was like, all right, cool, I'll give him more time because he's won the trophy. As an anomaly, I don't mind, but now that we've had the anomaly, we can't make it the norm because like there's a reason why it's an anomaly and not the
Mhm.
norm. It's because it doesn't happen. Because more likely, if we carried on being okay with bad league positioning, then eventually we might get so bad to the point where relegation might actually be an issue. Like it was only an issue for like 2 weeks, and then we realized like, yo, these man below us are shit. But as long as we're okay with being like bad in the league, as long as not hyper, what is that, bro? Man said that's like comparing me to Mr. Beast. Why are we doing this, bro? Why did I have to catch a stray right there, gang? Like that's you didn't need to do that. You, You just didn't need to do that, bro. You could have compared. You could have compared Jay. Could have compared anyone else, bro. You had to compare B. That's crazy. That's
Mr.
crazy.
Beast out of.
Bro, you had to compare me to Mr. Beast, bro.
Oh
Like,
my
he's not
gosh.
wrong, but it's like, damn. Yeah, you had to do that, bro. Like really? That's not fair, bro. That's actually not fair, man. It's not fair. You hurt my
I s-
feelings, man. Go ahead, CJ. My fault. My fault. You all good? All right, man. Let me carry on in the comments real quick. Sky Sports done Ryan Mason dirty. Facts. They did. They did. That is a violation. No cap. It is a violation. I saw a comment from you earlier. I saw a comment from Archer. Also, hold Levy is mostly responsible. Yep, it is definitely Daniel Levy. Let's say if we were to have Ange continue his job and it's not going well, like we finished 12th mid-season, for me that'd be the perfect time to hire a manager like Frank to be able to see his true game management ability. Like he's able to manage a team that are not filled with players that we have. I hear it because you know it is about Frank as well. It's not even like a bunch of clubs were in for him. Like it's not like we beat off a bunch of clubs, no Diddy, to go and get Thomas Frank. You know what I'm saying? Like that's not what we did in that. We didn't have to fight any other clubs to get him. Like we were the only club that was gonna get him. Like if we're being real, no one else wanted him,
Bas-
whether he's a good coach or not. So even if we waited a year to get Thomas Frank, he would have been available a year later. You know what I'm saying? Like we didn't have to rush. Like there was no reason. Thomas Frank's not a manager you rush and sack your manager to go get. Like he isn't. Even if we think he's a good coach and a good manager, he's not that level of manager to where you throw everything away just to go grab him because you have the opportunity. You know, it's not that, bro. It's not that. Big up Jordan in the chat, man. But Stones got booked twice that game, so Mason could have won. If Ryan Mason had beaten had beaten Man City, yeah, I can't lie. Pep should have retired then, bro. He should have retired. I can't lie, bro. His whole career. That might be his most like devastating like loss in his career. Losing to Ryan Mason. That would have been insane.
He would have been cooked that day. Every rival fan would have gone after him.
Yeah, pretty much, innit? Well, CJ, I get the
Mhm.
feeling you're not really a Tottenham fan, innit? So did you support a different club? CJ? Yo? Ciao, what happened?
Hear me?
I can hear you now.
All right.
Did you hear what
And
I
it keeps
asked?
cutting off.
Oh, it keeps cutting off, for fuck's sake. Well, my mic keeps cutting off as well. Oh, for fuck. Bro, why does it keep doing this, bro?
No, it keeps doing that. It's so annoying.
This is so dumb. Like, it keeps doing this shit. Man, it was alright for like that whole time as well, and it just start cutting off again. I don't get this shit. I'll be so real. I don't get it. But
I have
wait,
I have a question.
yeah, what's up?
So I saw this video once where if you were to win the Champions League, like your first ever Champions League, would you support Arsenal the next season?
Wait, what? If Tottenham won the Champions League, what do you mean?
So like, let's say like you're in the Champions League final, but
Yeah.
to guarantee that Champions League, like you win it on, you support Arsenal the next season, like for the whole next season. Would you do it? Or Champions League?
So I would have so if Tottenham win the Champions League or like to guarantee
Mhm.
Tottenham winning, I'd have to support
Yeah,
Arsenal the following season,
yeah,
and then after that season, I can go back to supporting Tottenham.
yeah.
No, I can't support Arsenal, bro. If I can't do it, bro, I can't do it, bro. I hate Arsenal fans, bro. I can't do it, bro. I can't do it. I can't.
No, I know.
You know what it
I
is, bro.
know.
You know what it is.
It's all right. I would do the same thing if it was United. So like, I could hear it. So
Fairs.
if it was United, I would never support that club. I hate that
Yeah,
club.
man.
So yeah, I can understand. I can understand.
Yeah, no, I can't do it, man. It's just like because I live in an Arsenal area. You know what I'm saying? I'm surrounded by Arsenal fans in it, so it's just
Mm.
it hits differently for me, man. I can't do it, man. Like I will admit, yeah, I thought about it for like 5 seconds. I did. I thought about it, but yeah, no, I can't do it, man. I can't do it. Yeah, it looks like everyone. I said take one for the team. I don't know about that one, man. I don't know, man.
I mean, yeah, because like you obviously hate them, so like why would you? So
Yeah, it's
I saw
just
some people say, yeah, that's why I was like, I want to get your opinion on it.
yeah. I understand why people would say yes, but I couldn't do it, man. I couldn't do it. Nah, especially if I do YouTube as well. I'd have to make Arsenal videos, like propping them up and shit. I can't do that.
Mhm.
I can't do that. I can only say Arteta needs
Nah,
more
no,
time when he doesn't win
I understand
trophies.
it.
You know, that's the only thing I can
Uh,
do. I said, what the fuck kind of, I said the cornfields. What's going on, bro? What a strange scenario. Screw supporting Woolwich Wanderers. Okay, that's like asking if Mr. Beast.
uh,
Okay, nah. Let's stay away from those. Yeah. To be fair, Arsenal vids would do numbers. They do numbers, but then when I go back to Tottenham videos, what am I supposed to do
yeah.
then? I'll be cooked. I'll be cooked. I said, Jordan said you lost me at Tottenham winning the Champions League. Hey, fair enough. I can't lie. Fair enough. I can't. Tottenham winning the Champions League. That's the fact that we had a chance to do it and we
That'd
failed.
be funny though, to be honest.
Yeah, no, I hear it. I hear it. I would take relegation if it means Arsenal folded as a football club, though. See, now that is something I'd have to think about. That's something I'd have to have
Relegation.
relegation if it meant Arsenal would fold as a
To be
club.
honest, yeah, actually, if I had to take relegation for United to not win a trophy or a treble,
Mm,
yeah, I'll take it. To be honest.
fairs. You know what it is? It depends on the way they fold in it. That's where it would get me. Depending on how they fold, like if it's just a thing of like Stan Kroenke has to just like retire the club in it and then the club just goes bankrupt. Like that's kind of shit. I need there to be like a bunch of drama
Yeah.
as to where like Arsenal fans can't be out here. Why is Eugen spamming emojis in the chat? But I need it so like Arsenal fans they have to hide in it. Like they can't be saying they're Arsenal fans. Like the entire squad was on some like R. Kelly
Like,
shit or something like on something like that. I need something that bad to where Arsenal like fans can't walk the streets in Arsenal shirts and they have to fold like that. Then I'll be like, alright, cool, I'll take relegation. No cap.
so like, so like a 1920 type of Arsenal thing, you know?
Yeah, like you know what I'm saying? If like half the squad just turns out to be like P. Diddy regens and that. You know what I'm saying? Like shit like that. I would take a relegation in order for Arsenal to go through that in it, because if they have to fold the club because of shit like that, I'd be cool with
Oh
it.
yeah,
Because
oh yeah, I would take it.
it's just a thing of yeah, if they become like that kind of thing where Arsenal fans can't publicly support the fact that they used to support Arsenal, I'll take that in it. I'll take that 100% because that's just embarrassment in it. Like I want them man to feel embarrassed for supporting that club. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's what I want. That's a
That'd be
W
funny
to
though,
it.
to be honest. To see another 1920 Arsenal. Oh, that would be so funny again.
Yeah, but just, a lockdown Arsenal was Jesus Christ, bro. They had David Luiz in that team. That's Jesus Christ.
Not even that. It's that I remember when they were 15th, and then they were all like suffering from like we were 15th.
Yeah,
I remember troops. I remember troops.
yeah, he had Broski standing on a stool and
Oh,
that,
that
bro.
was so funny.
Yeah, man. I don't even remember the guy's name, but he had him standing on a stool. Man grabbed the mic from him,
Mhm.
had him panning
Mhm.
down to show that he's on a stool. Like it's think about it. That was really us this year, you know. Except they only had to go through half a year of that.
I remember that. That was so funny.
Yeah, we went through a full season of basically lockdown Arsenal because we finished 17th, but at least we had a trophy at the end of it. So
Oh, that would be funny though, to be honest. The fact that like, my gosh, just watching that team in general was just so funny.
no, fact. Oh yeah, Ty cussing at Morpay. Fact. Nah, facts. I can't lie. Yeah, the deal Morpay cussing. Yeah, I can't lie. That shit was golden. That shit was golden. I know it's Morpay ain't said shit about Tottenham since we won the Europa League. He can hush his mouth, bro. Reason why is he's a free agent right now. Being passed around the Premier League like a spliff. He can hold that, man. He talks too much. Okay. They man had Emmy Martinez, so that's tough. They man had Emmy Martinez and they sold him for Leno. Jesus Christ.
Oof, Leno. Oh my gosh.
They sold them for Leno. That's so peak. Hope we can get relegated.
That's
We can get relegated. Oh my goodness, bro. Hope you get fucking
that's
relegated.
funny.
Damn, it's 10 past. How long I've been live? I've been live for 2 hours. Really? I didn't realize I was live for that long. Fucking hell. Hey, time really flies by sometimes. I ain't gonna lie. I did not realize I was
Bro,
live
it
for 2
does.
hours. Fucking hell. Yeah, that's fine. All right. Let me see. Was there anything else on Twitter I wanted to check real quick? Obviously, Leroy Sané at Galatasaray, bro. That shit still pisses me off watching it, bro. Leroy Sané rejecting us to go to Galatasaray of all teams. Fucking hell, man.
To be fair, why did he go there?
I
That was actually a dumb decision to do.
I don't know.
Not why I did that.
I don't know. I have no idea. I can't.
I
Like,
thought he would go to Spurs.
yeah, I mean, it would have made more sense in it, but apparently he don't want to. I'll be real though. I did spend a lot of time cussing people who didn't have followers for paying for Elon Musk verification. Well, yeah, you'll be surprised. There's people that have like 100 followers, CJ, and that man are buying Elon Musk verification for £100 a year. Like they're spending £100 a year to get a blue check mark on Twitter with 100 followers. These man don't have priorities straight, bro. I can't lie.
I was actually shocked though when I heard about that. Like Leroy Sané to Galatasaray. I was like, no way. I
Yeah,
thought he
because
would go
it's so
to
random, innit?
Tottenham.
It's such a
I know,
random place to go to, like Galatasaray.
like Galatasaray. Like why not like somewhere in Europe? Like at least like I don't know, maybe the Bundesliga. Like somewhere in the
Yeah,
Bundesliga, or like maybe in like Serie A. What or why not La Liga as well? Like maybe I don't know, like Atleti.
I don't know.
Well, I mean he wouldn't go there, but like at least maybe Tottenham. Tottenham, I think would have been best option for him because he's looking to play somewhere.
Yeah, or maybe he just thinks Galatasaray is a better option, which says a lot about our club. To be fair, if Galatasaray is a better look for you than going Spurs in it, so I guess we just gotta hold that, innit? We just have to hold that. I swear to God, Ty be the king of rage bait because he pissed me off. Nah, don't let. Wait, that's the rain. Man said it was raining, that's why they lost. You can't get mad at that guy, man. He just loves Arsenal too much, innit? I rate it. Are you man in 17th bashing a team that was 12th in their lowest finish in history? We're technically not 17th because the season's over. We're all joint on 0 points, so respectfully, we're joint first, so you can hold that. Sane is buns. He definitely
17th in
is.
Europa League. I've never seen that before, to be honest.
Yeah, never seen before. Facts. Sane he is definitely not that good. The Dares think the blue check mark makes their opinion valid. Yeah, man. One thing I noticed, right? I didn't notice it until I actually did not yesterday's stream. I think it was 2 days ago I streamed it, but it was literally when I was going through people's Twitters. I realized that the blue check mark means that their tweet gets pushed to the top. So like everyone that has blue ticks, you'll see their tweets first, and then you'll see everyone else's tweets. I didn't realize that was a thing, which makes me realize that the blue check mark's actually useless, because if I'm on Twitter looking at shit and I don't notice it until I purposefully go out my way to look for it, that means that these blue check mark guys, they're wasting their money, bro. But I'm telling you, Elon Musk is he paid for a hoe to go to space with him so he could clock the hoe in space with the Twitter money alone. He's laughing. Like he is busting a
Almost
nut in space with Twitter money.
scamming, bro. He's scamming everyone. I don't know what he's doing that for.
Literally. So you have to pay £100 a year for a blue check mark, which actually gets you nothing. He's
I
paying
know
for
it just
blue
gives you a
check
blue check mark and that's it. Like,
mark.
oh, you have a blue check mark.
Yeah,
Cool.
literally.
And you're wasting money for it.
That's
Like,
literally.
what's the
Facts.
point? He ruined Twitter, to be honest. Like, he ruined Twitter.
Yeah, Loki actually did. I can't lie. I wasn't really a Twitter guy before
Yeah,
that.
Twitter
But
got
seeing what it
worse
is now,
as soon as he came in, to be
yeah.
honest.
Seeing what Twitter is now, I can't imagine Twitter being worse than what it is now. So like, even like
That
let's look for this. So this is a big post, 500k views in it. So let's see. So pure football. So he has 1,400 followers, and he paid for Elon Musk verification. Okay, this guy 1,400 as well. Who's this brother? 1,800. Look at these man. 91 followers. This is what I've been looking for, bruv.
That is so
This
bad.
guy is a disgrace to Liverpool fans, bro. You're a photographer. I needed to take a picture of your fucking follower count, bro. I can't lie. If you
Oh,
lined up all your followers in a line, you'd actually fit them in a camera. That's how low. That's the low amount of followers you have. Paying for Elon Musk verification. That's disgraceful. That's disgraceful, bro. Disgraceful. Can't lie, you take fire pictures, but that's still disgraceful, bro. 91
Be honest,
followers.
it is.
Cheers, insanity, bro. Fucking insanity.
But
CJ's a more PG fridge. I'll be real. Really? You know what? To be fair, yeah, he hasn't saw once, so yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. If you don't know Fridge is CJ, he's basically someone I do my watch alongs with. Yeah, he's from New Jersey, innit? But he's someone I do all my Tottenham watch alongs with, and yeah, he's a chill guy, innit? He's a chill guy, but he just be saying some weird shit sometimes. But nah, he chill as shit. But so it's not a diss. I's not dissing you when he says that. You set a new record for lowest league position while winning a European trophy. I'm not fucking surprised because with any low one, we would have been in the championship. So I'm not surprised. You know what I'm saying? There was a time when a blue check mark stood for something, literally. Now it don't stand for shit. I got super into Twitter like a year or two ago before Elon, and yeah, it was great. Now it's Total Cheeks. This is why I spend like, I'll literally go on Twitter, see what people I follow have tweeted, maybe do like a quote tweet, and then hop off Twitter because it's terrible. That shit is terrible. Some dude at my at my high school paid for instant verification with 20 followers. 20 followers. Nah, I can't lie. He's parasocial. He's parasocial. He needs to get bullied. I'm sorry. 20 followers.
oh my gosh,
He paid, bro. He's in high school. It's not even like he's working
that's
for
bad.
real.
That's oh my gosh.
He's not even working for real. He's at high school. That's like preteen. That's preteen just getting into teenager, and you paying for Instagram. Man's getting his allowance, putting out Instagram verification. Okay, bro. That's disgraceful. I don't do Twitter or X or whatever the hell.
Wait, I have a
called.
question though.
Perfect. What's up? What's up?
So who would you want to see come in for like Tottenham? Like who would you want as your like top transfer targets, I guess? Like, who would you want to see come in?
To be fair, JB asked that too, innit? So I could basically knock two birds with one stone here. But I would definitely want. I'm a fan of Grealish and Sancho, but Sancho has basically decided that he wants money.
Grealish.
He wants money over playing football. So at that point, United can keep him.
Nah.
So
Yeah.
so Grealish I'd like to take. I'd like Pelinho as well because we need some sort of holding midfielder, and Cardozo's gone to Atletico. So I would
It'd be
take
decent to
Pelinho.
be fair.
Yeah, he's prem proven there. That's the reason why I look at him. He's prem proven. He'll be
Mm-hmm.
cheap-ish.
Yes,
because
prime proven. That is true.
Yeah, because Bayern don't want him because he just don't fit the system. So they'll be willing to offload him maybe for a cheaper price as well. Plus, he won't demand crazy wages. So I wouldn't mind that. Of course, Mbuemo, obviously he wants United, but United just don't have the money because they assume Bruno would leave and he hasn't left. Plus, they've already splashed 75 on Cunha. So they need to start selling players. They can't just spend, especially if they want Gyökeres, they can't spend money on Cunha, Gyökeres, and Mbuemo and not sell people. So they're going to have to pick who they want. And then
I don't know if you've seen it, but have you seen that tweet just now from Fabrizio where Sporting put Gyökeres' like price tag up to 100 mil?
sheesh, I didn't even see that to be fair, but there you go. And I also saw a thing of Sporting Eze as well. I'll get to Eze in a sec, JB, innit? But
Oh, Eze would be good.
yeah, that's why I want to talk about Eze as well. Innit? But I saw a couple recommended. I think I saw a video from Hooks, halftime Hooks. But apparently Sporting, or not Sporting, but Gyökeres' agent met with someone in Arsenal. Or they met with Arsenal or some shit. I don't know how much that really means, but if United and Arsenal are two teams that would Gyökeres is considering, then maybe they might not get either Mbuemo or thing in it, because it really depends, because they still have to sell. I think they were heavily relying on Garnacho and Bruno both being sold, but right now, as none of them have been sold yet, there's a limit onto who they can actually buy and how much they can spend. Once we're talking about, because Bruno was going to leave for like 100 mil, and then Garnacho would have left for like 50, that would have covered all three of them players plus maybe one more. But because both of them haven't left yet, they've signed Cunha. They can't rush to sign Mbuemo and Gyökeres now. So I would still take Mbuemo. I feel like we could hijack that deal really, because United will probably take Gyökeres out the two, and then Mbuemo's not going to go United at that point. So he could come to Spurs.
I mean,
Kwanzaa can fuck off. By the way, he can fuck off. No cap.
uh,
I'm cool with that. I'm cool off Kwanzaa, bro.
yeah, I
But
don't think they want Quan Diddy. I don't think they want that.
nah,
I don't think they want that.
he can stay up in Liverpool, bro. You know what I'm saying? He can stay up in Liverpool, man. But Eze, you know, as with Eze is obviously improves the team a lot. The only thing I'd say about Eze is if Maddison and Kulu both play, then that means Eze would have to be on the wing, and he's not as effective there. He's more of a inside cam creator kind of guy, innit? Like that's kind of his bag. And Kulu has already shown that on the right he's not that effective. He can be effective, but in certain situations because he's so like one-footed, all you have to do is shade him down the touchline, and he's rendered almost useless. And then Maddison, as much as he can play on the wing, like he ain't got the pace to do it, and depending on how
Yeah.
Frank uses him, you know what I'm saying, he's gonna be dead on his feet at like 60, 65 minutes anyway, if we have to press the way we press in it. So Maddison's kind of wishy-washy, and Kulu on the wing is kind of wishy-washy as well. So it's best if they both play in the middle, which that's Eze's position. So as much as I'd love to get Eze, the fact that Eze is also inconsistent at times, plus the fact that we'd have to play him out of position, so I don't know how well he'd adjust to it. I'm not saying that I wouldn't take him. I'm just saying that it's not the most. We have other spots that need prioritizing. Like we need a proper right winger first. We need a proper DM first. We need a centre back, especially now that Romero's leaving. There's just other positions I'd prioritize before Eze, and the fact that other clubs aren't like rushing to get him is low-key a little bit of a red flag for me. You know what I'm saying? It's a little bit of a red flag because there's he's a very good player, but no other team is rushing to get him. Like I'm only hearing Tottenham's linked with him for real, for real. So it's low-key a little bit of a red flag, a little bit. It's like Zaha.
What position would you like prioritize like the most, like that you need right now, so you're good for next season, and you know
If I had
that
to,
position
just
is like,
pick one,
yeah, like pick one that's
um,
really important.
if I had to pick one, ooh, that's a tough one. I would shit. It's between right wing and CDM. I'll pick right wing. I think right wing is the most important, in my opinion. It's either right wing or CDM. It's one of those two. I wouldn't mind either answer, but I would say right wing just because the only actual
Where
right
was
winger we have
the
is Brennan, and he's not a right winger. You gonna answer CJ? Or no?
was it? Wait, it's because you cut off, but
Uh,
I thought it was like the left wing position that you prioritize, because I usually saw that Son was not doing good in that position, or Charlison
yeah.
would like play in that position, but he wouldn't do as effective. Because I thought Brennan Johnson would play on the right. I thought
Uh,
Brennan Johnson would play.
yeah. Brennan plays on the right. The thing is though is obviously Son is gonna leave in it, but when it comes to
Mhm.
like our left wing options, like Mikey Moore, I don't think Andrew really rated him, so he sent him back to the under-21s. And Mikey Moore's a player that if Thomas Frank is a coach, then he'd want to coach a player like that. You know what I'm saying? Odebear's the same way. He can play on the right, but he prefers to be on the left. So that's another left winger. If we sign Tell can play up top, but he's predominantly a left winger. And then Yang, who's on loan at QPR, is coming back to Spurs. He's also a left winger. So it's just a thing. We have 4 left wingers. And Brennan Johnson he's the only right winger we have at the club, like fully in it. Like Odebear can play right wing, but he's a left winger. So I'd prioritize getting a right winger because even though we need an actual like DM, we have DMs at the club. Like obviously of a different profile to like a Polinia, but at least we have cover in that position. Like if Brendan Johnson gets injured, we don't have proper cover at right wing at all. Like we don't have a single player who's naturally a right winger. So that's why I would say, you say Yang plays on the right, but so does Odebear, but he's not like a proper right winger for real, for real. At least I don't think so. Maybe I'm wrong. But even so, do you want Brendan Johnson's cover to be Yang? Let's say Yang is a predominantly right winger and I'm wrong. Do we want Yang to be the the first option off the bench at right wing. Like I don't know. We need someone better than Brennan in the first place. It would make more sense if Brennan is the option off the bench. Like just because Eze's deal was 68 million up front, no installments. A lot of clubs won't risk that because of PSR. Okay, fairs. Are you looking for a left-footed right winger? I don't even care too much about what foot they are. I just want them to be more of like a touchline creator kind of player. Whether they're left-footed or right-footed, it doesn't matter. But they need to be able to use both feet. That's the thing in it. Because Kulu is someone who, if he wasn't so predominantly left-footed, he could actually play on the right and be effective. So I just need someone who's not uncomfortable with both feet, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? In the words of FIFA, I need someone with 4-star weak
You know
foot.
the
You know what I'm saying?
Odebort guy.
Yeah,
Isn't it like a left winger?
yeah. He can play right wing, but he's predominantly a left winger.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, I need a 4-star weak foot in it. In the words of EAFC 25, I need 4-star weak foot, fam. You know what I'm saying? I can't be dealing with Kulu just stopping counter attacks because he can't use his right foot. I can't do it, fam. I can't do it. Can't do it. I cannot do it. I
What?
cannot do it at all. All right. Hold on 1 second. Sorry, CJ. Were you gonna say something, bro?
So like, are you considering about signing Tell? So
Me or the club?
would you like based on his loan,
Yeah.
like would you consider signing him? Yeah?
Hell no. Hell no. We already have enough left wingers. I'm not
I
signing Tell,
saw
bro.
I saw
No way.
like he was very inconsistent at times. I
Yeah,
was
he
like,
can't shoot.
I don't know.
That's the problem. He just
I
he
know.
can't shoot. Like, he's a winger who can't shoot. Like, he has some good intangibles. Don't get me wrong in it, but it's just like we don't need intangible players. Like we have enough intangible players here already to sign another one for like 40, 50 mil. Like, nah.
Yeah, no. No, thank you.
Yes. Yeah, nah, man.
But-
We're not at that stage, man.
Do you know the winger that Chelsea are trying to sign, Jamie Gittins?
Yeah. Yeah, Bino Gittins. Yeah, bro, Dortmund player, innit? Yeah.
Hmm. Would you like I don't know if you have watched him, but like would you consider based on what you've seen, like if you have seen him, but would you sign him even if it's like 60 mil?
Not for 60 mil, no. I haven't seen much of Gittins, to be fair. I've only watched a couple Dortmund games, so I'm not gonna act like I watch him every week. I could really just have like a bad assessment on him, but based on what I've seen, I wouldn't sign him for that amount of money. I think he has some good attributes. I think he's very direct, and that's something I do like in players. But the problem is
Okay.
with sometimes, like when I was watching him a couple times, it's like he's almost trying to do too much. And I don't like players like that because unless you're Neymar, you know what I'm saying, or Cherky or someone like that, you can't really get away with doing too much all the time. And I don't think he has that level of tech. I think he gets himself into too many positions where he limits his options. And if you, depending on what you want out of your winger, it's kind of a bad thing. I think Vinicius does the same thing, but because he has the skill and the flair to get away with it, he gets away with it sometimes. But nah, I wouldn't.
Yeah.
Because obviously I've seen the back and forth on Twitter in terms of Chelsea and Dortmund trying to get that deal done. And
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know about Bino Gittins. I mean, as a neutral, hopefully you guys can sign him for a decent price. And or I say you guys, you're not a Chelsea fan, but Chelsea fans, if they sign him and they get it for a decent price, then hopefully it works out for them. But I personally don't think 60 mil is, yeah, nah. I think that's partly English tax. I'll be real.
That's true, to be honest. What? So you know how like Arsenal and like concrete talks with Benjamin Šeško. What would you personally think like if they sign him? Would you be like, fuck, I'm cooked for the derbies?
Nah. I'll be real. You know what it is with Arsenal, right? They're just gonna have to show me something. Like it's the same thing of like with Tottenham. Like they're gonna have Tottenham had to show
Okay.
me something. Arsenal got to show me something because like even when they were 8 points clear, I never felt like they were gonna win the league. I always felt like Man City were gonna win. and Man City did win. And it's not even like I was on some psychic shit. It's just I never trust Arsenal in my I never trust Arsenal in it to get the job done, which is ironic considering the club that I support. But it takes one to know one, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I was looking at that team when I saw Tottenham. I saw Poch. You know what I'm saying? I saw Poch. I saw Tottenham. I saw all of that. So I was like, nah, they're gonna have to show me something. And I'm looking at Arsenal and Arteta, and I'm like, yo, this is just Tottenham's Poch, Tottenham and Poch. That's what that team is. So even if they sign Sesko, like Sesko's not a world beater. Like he's a good player, but he's not a world beater. You know what I'm saying? It's like us signing Lucas Moura. Like, yes, it's a good player. Yes, it does help us. Yes, he got us to that Champions League final, so it was worth the money. But at the end of the day, we still fell short, innit? And I felt until Arsenal actually do it, I'm always gonna have that notion of, yo, this is just another Pochettino thing, innit? Like youth players mixed with older players, just kind of worked at the right time. It just kind of just worked out. It got lucky, you know what I'm saying? And they almost did it, and they flopped. Arsenal gonna have to show me, innit?
Yo,
Welcome, bro.
what's good?
I'm chilling,
up?
man.
Having a good day?
Yeah, man, we've been chilling. We've been chilling for real, man.
Nah, I've been watching the stream.
Oh, I appreciate that.
Enjoying it.
Appreciate that, man.
Nah, I just thought I'd come on. I got some things to say
All right, chat to us, man. What's up?
about Spurs, especially.
All right, go ahead,
Bro.
man. Go ahead.
I'm pissed off about Ange going, but can't lie. I think Frank's. It's a smart choice. It's a better choice than most.
Fair.
It's just, I just don't know. I don't know if it's going to be a long appointment or if he's just there to, like, get the players moving properly again. Because if I'm going to be honest,
I don't think it'll be long.
nah, because if I'm going to be honest, like, this season has been a disaster. Like, apart from the final, like, yeah, that was great and all. Best night of my life, like, as a Spurs fan, but
Yeah.
I don't know. They're like, when I was watching every game, and I can't lie, I was not enjoying it at all.
Nah, fairs.
The football was just not it.
Yeah, fair. Yeah, I can't like. You know what it is, right? Like, cause doing watch-alongs, cause I did watch-alongs for like almost every game, and it got to the point where I was only doing it just for attendance. You know what I'm saying? It's like being
Yeah.
in school, innit? It's like you don't want to go to school, but you have to keep your attendance up. But like above a
What's it?
certain
Your
level.
mic's kind of cutting out a lot.
It keeps cutting again.
I can't
this
really,
is- Oh my god, this was happening earlier as well. Why does this keep happening?
I got like maybe like 5 words of that.
Okay, wait, hold on. Can you hear me now? Is it better?
Yeah, that's much better.
Okay, all right. Let me try this again, bro. Hopefully it doesn't.
Wait, it like I can see it trying to work, but it just doesn't come out.
It just keeps cutting. Oh my goodness. This is so bad. Oh my gosh.
But like you're saying about watch-alongs or something.
Yeah, I just hated like doing watch-alongs towards the end because we were so bad.
I was just watching for the sake of it because I had nothing else to do. But like, it was actually like I'll be like it would get. I was so engaged at the start of the season. I'd be like watching all of the play, but then it just got to the point where I'd just have I'd have it on at the background at that point. Like I could not care less what was going on because it was just shocking.
Yeah, it's like we just watch ourselves just get screwed pretty much. We'd pretty much.
I can't believe he allowed that to go on.
Yeah, you literally allowed it, and then at the end was like, okay, you finally gotten your reward for allowing it, so Ange can get sacked like that. Basically, that's pretty much what it was, isn't it? Like we got our reward, and then
What was that?
Oh, it cut out again. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess Discord's just not gonna work for me today.
Nah.
Oh man. Well, let me try and summarize in like 5 words. We got our reward and Ange got sacked, basically.
Yeah. I think it was bound to happen. I was just waiting. Like the silence was just it was so like bad. I think I got the. I saw the news at work and I was just like, oh really? Now
Yeah, all the
could
YouTubers
have told
were.
me like a week earlier.
Yeah, all the YouTubers were just waiting,
I
and
was
it was.
watching like all of the YouTubers going crazy over that.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
some of them were getting like really angry. Some of them were like, "Oh, Andrew's staying, Andrew's staying." But
I
nope.
thought he was staying as well. I'll be real. I thought he was staying.
I think people were just because there were loads of people watching at that point. There were loads of eyes on us, so I think loads of people were just probably getting their
Yeah.
views from it. But it's fair enough. Game's a game.
Oh yeah, trust me, I'm getting views right now. You know,
Exactly. I
game is
see you.
game. Game is game. I'm here. I'm here live, man. Hey, we've been going live. I can't lie though, because the Discord is being shit. I might have to cut the stream early a little bit. I mean, to be fair,
Oh,
it's
cut out
almost.
again. Yeah, if
You
you
see
want
what
to
I'm
cut
saying?
off,
Like,
that's
yeah,
cool.
man, this is
Yeah,
pissing me off,
I'll
bro.
probably just watch.
It's mine. Yeah, I'm probably gonna.
I
have
just wanted to put my piece out there and say,
Yeah, no, no
I
problem.
think Ange was bound to go, 100%.
Yeah, which makes sense. And I mean, I'm gonna try and be in the Discord more often, but I think once I
Yeah,
reset my laptop, it'd be fine. But obviously, I can't do that while I'm live, so
yeah.
I'm just gonna have to take the
That,
L for now and try that
that's
again.
fair enough. I'm down to hop on another time talk.
Yeah, sorry, I'll probably have to just cut out the Discord for this
Yeah, that's
stream
fair enough,
alone,
bro.
and then yeah,
Have a
from
good
next
one.
stream, I'll be there again.
I love.
All right, man. Take care, bro.
Thank you.
All good. CJ, I'm gonna have to head out of Discord anyway, innit? But I appreciate you joining, man, for real, for real. Yep, all good, yep.
Yeah, I think you're good right now.
I'm all good. The thing is, I don't trust this fucking mic right now. I don't trust it.
'Cause it keeps cutting out. Yeah.
Yeah. You know, I'm gonna just leave the Discord for now, and then from next stream,
Cut off
I'll be
again.
good. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, literally. From next stream, I'm gonna just leave for now, and next stream I'll be back because this keeps happening. It's fine. It's whatever. All right, but appreciate you joining, CJ. I appreciate it, bro.
Yeah. I appreciate you too. Appreciate you inviting me as well.
All good, no problem, man. Take care.
All right, 10. You too.
All right. Sorry about that, man. Reality setting in for certain man. Champions League mythology, literally, fam. Sorry about that, fam. For some reason on Discord, my voice kept cutting, and the shit was so jarring, innit? At that point, I just said, you know what? Fuck this. I'm just gonna have to do Discord stuff next stream, and we're just gonna talk about the shit normally, innit? Let me get back to the chats, innit? If any Spurs fans are enjoying the league season, I got a question at Sanity. Facts. It just makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Are you gonna be live tomorrow? Yes, sir. We trying to go for them daily streams now that the off season's hit. I've been live every day for what? How many days now? I'd really have to go to my channel and check. In fact, you know what? I'm gonna go to my channel right now and check, because I am shameless. Let me go to my channel right now and check. You know what I'm saying? Make sure everyone's smashing the likes, hitting the sub button, and you know, shameless promo and that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 12, 16, 17, 18 days in a row we've been live, man. So we're gonna try and keep this going for as long as I can anyway, because there's gonna be a time at some point where I can't. So I'm gonna do my best to keep the stream going. You already know, fam. I'm gonna do my best, bro. Let me zoom in like this. Yes, sir. I'm gonna do my best. I stopped caring from about January. Oh yeah, I was done at December. I'll be real. I was done. In fact, I made a video after we drew to Leicester, I think it was, saying that it's over already. And that was like the third game of the season. I knew it was gonna be a long day. Like, we're drawing to Leicester, and we're supposed to have Champions League aspirations. Like, and the worst part is, the next time we play Leicester, we'd lose. We'd fucking lose. So what does that say? We'd lose. Like, fucking hell, man. If Dortmund are receiving 60 million for Gittins, that's great business. Facts. They do well getting cheap young players with high potential and selling for big fees later. 100%. That's literally Dortmund's fucking motto. Is getting young players, developing them, and then they either go to Bayern or they sell them for big money. Or they sell them for big money to Bayern. That's literally what they do, fam. That's how Dortmund's club is always run. It's peak. It's peak. I feel bad for them. They need to win a Champions League, man. I wish, even though I didn't mind Real Madrid winning it, I really wish Dortmund would have won that one just for Marco Reus, but peak, innit? It's peak. Alright, hold on. They just signed Job. I seen that. That man just signed fucking Job, fam. Wait, hold on. Oh shit. My fault. Pete Royce just missed the World Cup win too. Nah, you know like that. Hey, he just misses everything, bro. It's tough. It's pretty tough. How can you compete when you're selling your best players to your biggest rival? Literally, that's what it is. How can you compete, consistently when all your best players just go to Bayern Munich? Like, you're just selling yourself short at that point. It's peak. Sane going Gala, Levy definitely offered him 5 Freddos a week. Literally, and a pack of ready salted without the salt. You know what I'm saying? Ready salted chips without the salt. That is what got offered, fam. Because, yeah, they're bullshitting, no cap. That man are fucking bullshitting. Sane to Galatasaray. Angel Gomez to Marseille. What's the brother's name? Who rejected us to go somewhere else? Cardozo, Mafia Man, to Atletico Madrid. It's peak. It's actually so peak. We can't catch a fucking break. It's tough. We can't catch a break, fam. It's so peak, man. Every time we feel like we've got something, we ain't got nothing, bro. It's over. It's fucking over, bro. Every time, bro. That shit is so jarring. We can't catch a break. They spent a lot on him. I think over 25 million for Job. Fairs. That is a lot, to be fair. Wage structure going to be fully intact. Oh, no, facts. You already know Levy, innit? You already know Levy, bro. That guy, yeah, he's not changing his wage structure for shit, man. You already fucking know. This should be annoying sometimes, man. I can't lie. Look at 25 for Job and think 40 million on Craig. I can't lie, yeah. Sometimes our transfers make me laugh, bro. They make me laugh, man. All dead. Fives at the club saying they rejected you. I was chatting to your friend, not to you. What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? It always be the mid gal with the biggest egos, fam. You know what it is? Because the mid gal, yeah, they'll think that they're like a 7, 8, 9 out of 10, when really they're mid. But at least the pretty gal, they don't have as much as an ego. I swear they don't. There's no way. Why these man dissing Hooks in the Discord, bro? What's going on? What? Why is Hooks getting violated? I'm sorry, guys, but for some reason in my Discord, people are just violating Hooks, and I don't know why. It's a proxy wage structure. We only ever broke it for Harry Kane, yeah, pretty much. And we're not getting another Harry Kane level player unless we develop him again. Why am I seeing all these, like... Why am I seeing all this weird shit? Hooks can hold it, I don't care. What did Hooks do, fam? What did Hooks do? Like, what did he do, though? I don't get what he did. There's no such thing as mid for me. I either would or I wouldn't. I don't know about that one. There definitely is mid, though. Man said, even if you would or wouldn't, they're still mid, fam. Like, let's be real. Just saying mid doesn't exist because you would smash. I can't like you. That's an L. That's an L take right there. Champions League is coming into the club with a new Rolex. Well, you know it's the same Don at the end of the day. Yeah, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? You know they ain't got no riz in it. They just look a bit nicer. They just iron their shirt this time. You know what I'm saying? It's the same guy though. It's the same brother. Hooks is wet. Damn. That's what we doing? Off topic, but did you hear Newcastle are gonna change their crest? I saw that. I saw that. It looked so shit as well. I'm pretty sure. Wait, hold on. Newcastle crest. I saw it. It's like some circle thing. It looks so bad, fam. It was looking like some. Maybe I have to look online rather than look on Twitter, to be fair. But it was looking so shit. Hold on. Bro's a binary smash. What the fuck? A binary smasher is crazy. Wait, Newcastle crest. Hold on, I'm gonna find this fucking crest, bro. Here it is, bro. This shitty crest, bro. Look at this shit. Look at this shit, man. Look at this. You ain't seen this shit. This is nasty, bro. This is absolutely shit. Like, what is this? What is this crest, fam? This crest is shit. Like, what is that? What the fuck is this? Oil barrel crest is crazy. Nah, bro, I can't lie. At this point, yeah, it might even be that, you know. It's not even crazy. It might actually be that. Because what the fuck? This shit looks so ass, bro. It's literally, it's Newcastle United FC just in a circle. Literally, like, Newcastle United FC. The shit still looks trash, though. Like, let's be real. This shit looks ass. You know what I'm saying? It looks so ass. They might have a hidden talent. Keep that shit hidden, bro. You know what I'm saying? Them designers, they've got talent for real. Keep that talent hidden. They deleted those mythical horse dons. They got rid of what's that? Them seahorses and that. You know what I'm saying? They got rid of the seahorses. Replaced them with letters. Jesus Christ, man. No castles in Saudi either, so it's gone. They took away all that shit, man. They took away everything to do with the actual Newcastle crest, and they just put the letters. That shit is whack, bro. They better just allow that. I wish you bring back the old Spurs crest. I don't really mind this one, to be fair. I mean, hold on. Yeah, I don't really care, but I mean, it's the same type of shit, bro. I mean, I guess the other one has a bit more detail, but... I mean, do you see the update in the new one? That they're taking away the Tottenham Hotspur underneath the crest. Like, hold on. Let me show you, man, this. Hold on. Look at this shit, bro. These men are out here. Look at the updating. Look at the updating. The old badge was this and the new badge is that. They've just taken the fucking Tottenham Hotspur shit out. This shit is disgraceful, fam. This shit is disgraceful. Cause that makes such a fucking difference, bro. Oh, shit. I moved the wrong thing. Cause that makes such a fucking difference. Your chat better not snitch the mics after what I said. I don't even know what you said, bro. What the fuck did you say? I actually don't know what you said. I'll be so real. I actually don't know what you said. And do I want to scroll up and see? I don't think I want to scroll up and see. I'll be real. Have you seen an alternate badge though? Yes, it's in the crest, innit? It's like in that little shield. Like, that's alright. It's not the worst thing I've ever seen. No, it's okay. It's alright. You know, it's alright. It's not too bad. Wait, hold on. What the fuck? There we go. My fault. Yeah, it is a bit pointless. You know what I'm saying? At least with the Newcastle one, they tried it. They tried something different. Like, don't get me wrong, it's ass. Don't get me wrong. Like, the Newcastle one is complete booty butt cheeks in it, but at least they tried something outside the box. The Spurs one is literally just a Tottenham badge, then a Tottenham badge without the name Tottenham, and then a Tottenham badge in a shield. Like, it's, at least, like, they didn't get creative at all. They didn't do shit. Hold on. I'd be protesting if I was Newcastle. Nah, low-key, I can't lie. Low-key, I hear it, though. I low-key hear it. Alright, shit, I thought my mic unplugged for a sec. Alright. Is there anything else we need? Protest and get sent to the championship. Elijah, you have a gaming channel? No, I don't anymore. My old channel, I say my old channel. My main channel used to be a gaming channel like years ago, and then I rebranded it and it turned into a commentary channel. And then this became a Tottenham channel. Crazy how life works, but I've played games. I'm gonna be playing a game tomorrow. Actually, I'm gonna start Red Dead. Am I gonna play tomorrow? I don't know if I'm playing tomorrow or Friday. It depends on what ideas I have. I might do another Tottenham talk tomorrow because I need to keep the Tottenham YouTube thing going. Like, I'm still a Tottenham YouTuber, so I need to incorporate more Tottenham talks instead of just doing random streams all the time. So, might do a Tottenham talk tomorrow, and then do Red Dead on Friday. Red Dead 1, nah, it's going to be Red Dead 2. I've never played the Red Dead 2 storyline, so it's going to be that. It's going to be that, 100%. It's going to be Red Dead 2. I think that covers about everything, guys. Stay on the stream, though. I'm going to raid Aya, you know what I'm saying? He's doing the NBA watch-along and a footy talk. So make sure you go smash a like on Aya's stream, you know what I'm saying? That's broski. He showed me love from day one. So show love to Aya, fam. That's my guy. Just type in a little E-raid, you know what I'm saying? Just type in an E-raid on Aya's chat. Let him know that, you know what I'm saying, Elijah sent you, fam. I lost my save. I don't have a save, so we're going to be on there playing. No cap. We're going to be on there for the first time. But type in E-raid on Aya's stream. I appreciate everyone for joining the stream and being part of the stream. It's been a lit one. Thank you guys so much. Make sure you smash the sub and the like on your way out. Peace.